Hello. Hi. Can we hear me? Got some Neo in the house. Hello. I'm delayed, right? Still delayed? Someone tell me. Whoa. It's a little cold. Hi, Rascal. Hello, hello. How are you? Thanks for being first. Snake Eyes. Hello, hello, attendance. Well, thank you for being first, Rascal. Hi, Snake Eyes, Rascal, Rexity, Pyro, Jokester is here. Hi, Jokester. Hey, Tessie. Hi, Kuma. How you feeling? Hi, Walve. Hey, Acro. Hey, Puma. Hey, Peron. Thank you. Hey, Venster. How are you? Can you get a shout out? And shout out to Rick as well. How are you doing? Hi, Brandon. Hello, hello. And shout out to Pedro, please. Hello, guys. Welcome, welcome. Cheers with tea. Hi, Dan the Sinner. How are you doing? Yes, you can see all the team names on Teams. Hopefully, it's like in order, so. Hey, Zal, how are you? How are you doing, Klaus? Well, here we go. This is technically day 3, but day 1 of the Swiss Group B. We had an explosive, insane Swiss Group A, and hopefully you're liking this format. It's been really exciting. The good news is everyone will be back tomorrow. Everyone in Swiss Group B will be back tomorrow. So everyone's going to be playing one game, and then we're back tomorrow. Diamond player. Okay, well then I guess that's the fake Klaus, because my Klaus is green. Sassy Finn! Congrats on advancing. Good job, good job. Yo, this looks like I don't have like a strap, but I do. So. Anyway, I gotta see where my, where today G is helping us out. And I need to have his stream open too. Oh. King by Blood. He's probably not on. He's probably not on. He's probably like really late. This guy said 9:10. I bet he's gonna be 9:15. Hey Gonza, congrats to Gonza Rexity for advancing. We'll see you guys on Saturday. You guys, today, I'm glad you're back so you guys can see and join us to see who's gonna advance with you guys. Hi Jimbo, how are you? Good to see you. Is he on? Okay, you know what? It's fine though. But let me show you guys a few things. So this is the schedule for today. we have 2 streams going on again. Today is Swiss Group B. It is the day 1 of Swiss Group B. He will be live soon, surely, yeah. Hey Sal, how are you? Hey Kami. On my stream, you are gonna see Control Alt Defeat against What the Duck. On G stream, you're gonna see What Would Rick Do against Only Vibes. That's starting at 9:30. We're gonna start interview people. Well, I'm gonna be a little late interviewing people because G's not here yet. I gotta interview him first. And then at 10:30 p.m. ET, you're gonna see Klaus versus the Freaks on my stream. And then on G stream, you're gonna see Awkwardly Accurate versus We're Trolling AR. Why are you nervous? Hi Nina, how are you? Really excited. Again, this is just day 1, which means all these teams will be back for day 2 because it's a Swiss bracket and we can't play all the games today. Okay? So, don't worry. Brush it off. Don't get nervous. But if for some reason you do, you got 1 more day to live. Alright? Alright, where's G? Perfect. I see him on. Hi. I'm going to visit.
John Wayne Exar just resubscribed for 13 months. Pepegaphone.
Wow. John freaking Wayne. Thank you for resubbing with your Prime. You get one of those and you chose it here. Thank you. Welcome back, sir. Hi, Smitty. How are you doing? Alright. Oh, VC. Alright. Actually, I need to... Alright, and then I need to fix... Five, six, seven, eight. Hello. Hi. How are you guys doing?
Good.
All right,
How are you?
Are we all awake?
Prince is really tired. I feel pretty good.
Good.
I'm good.
Awake. We're ready. This is the first day. We're ready for an exciting matchup. So I was always saying on my stream, we're gonna have Control Alt Defeat against What the Duck on your stream to start things off. Wow, I really wish I could watch all these games, but you got What Would Rick Do against Only Vibes. It's gonna be pretty spicy. What are you guys looking forward to today? Any predictions?
An ace equals a shot of apple juice.
Spicy water.
Ooh,
Apple juice.
okay,
Apple juice for you. Spicy water for me.
Spicy water
Bang
for
it.
us, right, G?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. G and I are taking spicy water. So guys, for every shot, every ace you get, we'll be taking spicy water shot. Yes. With that being said, just go ahead and just visit. Well, like as you get situated, probably in like 2-3 minutes, you should go say hi to the the players, and then just remind them of the rules, right? In the runner show, and that's it. Any questions?
Not really. I'm excited.
Okay.
I'm excited to watch all these teams.
Cool. So when you finish, just go ahead and raid me, and then if you want to stay, Prince, you can. But if G could like stay, and we can just debrief and see like how the games went on your side, that would be great. Okay.
Okay.
Alright, cool.
Sounds
Alright, good luck. Have fun, guys. Danny is your camp person. Okay, cool.
Yes.
Alright, cool.
Thank you.
Alright,
You
see
too.
ya. Bye. Alright, that's G, guys. We get a shout out for G and Prince. And with that, we got Pinky Lemons. Hi. Thank you so much for the raid. How are you doing? Lemon Gang. It's been forever. Hope you have amazing. Oh, thank you. You're so sweet. Thank you. I hope you're doing well. Thank you. Could we get a big shout out? You guys are in for a treat if you guys want to stay. I'm delayed. I'm sorry. I'm like 30 seconds delayed. We are having a tournament. It's the BOFU House VALORANT Invitational 4. Going backwards in time. 4. And we just had 2 games the past 2 days. We've had 2 days already where this tournament has already started. But we have 4 more days, right? So this is the 3rd day. And we're on to Swiss Group B. So It's gonna be 2 hours. No. Yes, 2 hours. 2 hours. So we have 2 games today. So thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate it. Hi, Meta Lunar. Hello, hello. Hi, Music Twin Kevin. How are you doing? Hi, Honey. How are you? Thank you. I really appreciate it. Yeah. I want to say hi, and if you want to stay, enjoy yourself. My name's Belinda, by the way. I host a lot of tournaments and customs. So welcome to stay. Without further ado, I'm gonna go and say. Ooh, hold on. Okay, we're good. All right, cool. All right, I'm gonna go say hi to a few people. As I mentioned, the first game on my stream is Control Alt Defeat, so I'm gonna go say hi to them. 5, 6, 7, 8. Hello, you're on stream.
Hello.
Hi, Control Alt Defeat.
God damn. Scared the shit out of me.
How are we doing today? Lots of laughter, we love it.
Bro, I'm just nervous.
Dude,
Why? Why were you
I almost had a heart attack. God damn.
Kakashi's nervous, you said?
My hands are sweaty.
Yeah, they all are.
You know what?
I'm
Actually,
more-
something funny happened today. I messaged Kakashi and he's like, God damn, I thought I was in trouble.
Yeah.
I was like, you're like the second person to tell me that you thought you were in trouble because I messaged you. I was like, I come bearing good news. So anyway, I'm excited to see you guys play. I'm just gonna remind you guys of a few things. Today's just the first day, so you guys will all be back tomorrow. At the end of today, you will know what your record is, and I'm going to be drawing to see who you'll be playing tomorrow. Okay. Here are a few rules just to make sure you guys remember. But no all chatting, please. Just good luck, have fun, and good half. And obviously tech, right? You can tell me when you need a tech pause. 2, you have 1 timeout per half. And if we go into OT, you will get 1 more timeout for the entirety of OT. Just 1 timeout for all of OT. Make sense?
Yes.
Any questions?
Nope.
No. Who will be doing the ceremonial coin flip to start off? Swiss
Rogue.
Group B.
Rogue.
Rogue? Okay.
He has no say.
Okay. Rogue, give me like 2-3 minutes. And then you can go to drag these and then we'll get started. Good luck, okay? See you guys.
Bye.
Okay. That was Control Alt Defeat. Now we're gonna go to their opponents. What the duck? 5, 6, 7, 8. Hello.
Oh, Belinda's here.
Hello. Quack quack.
Hello.
Quack,
Quack quack.
Hi guys. How are you doing today?
Agree, duck. Quack, quack.
Quack quack.
Wait, I heard a little quack. Yes. What the duck? It's good to have you guys. How are you feeling today?
Okay.
Good.
Okay.
We're locked in.
Good.
He's
Locked in. Good. Just a couple of house rules and to remind you guys. Today's just the first day, so you guys will all be back tomorrow. At the end of stream, we're gonna see what your record is, and then we're going to draw to see who you face for tomorrow. So you guys will all know. Couple rules about the game now. Okay, so each team will get 1 timeout per half. If we go into OT, you will get 1 more timeout, but that's for the entire duration of OT. Okay. Any questions about that? Nope. The last thing is please no all chatting. I know we're all friends, but some people can't help themselves. So the only thing I'll allow you guys to say is good luck, have fun, good half, and obviously if you need tech, you have to call for the tech. Because even if I see somebody DC, you have to call for it. Okay? So just remember.
Can we say GG?
Yeah. Well, yeah, of course. At the end. I'll say wait. At the end you should. At the end. Yes. Okay, I'll say wait, when?
Not in the middle. At the
Not
end.
in the middle. Don't do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hani will keep you guys in check. I trust. But other than that, if there are no other questions, I do need somebody to help me do the coin flip and the map selection. So who will that be?
I'll come up.
Okay, Miss Hani, we love it. So probably like right now, go to drag these and we'll get started. Okay.
Got
Good
it.
luck. See you guys.
Yep.
Okay. Let's see. So Miss Hani is ready. And then we will see. You guys can hear them, right? Yeah, Jokester is our temporary mod for today. Oh. I should probably send my party code to the teams. At what the duck. At and then my casters at Kyrie, at Graham, at Bohi. Where is his man? God, I said 2 or 3 minutes and he's not here. Hey Logan South, how are you doing? Okay, and they're wondering why I am intimidating because people don't follow instructions. Hello? Guys? Is he dumb? What? Yo. Rogue, did you forget how to count, sir?
Yeah.
Yeah, clearly. Hi, welcome back. It was been so long, actually. Okay.
It has.
Um,
It has.
Someone said my bad. All right, welcome back. Let me share my screen for you guys.
Yes.
Okay, can you guys see it?
Yes, me.
All right, who would like to call the coin flip? Oh, no? Who would like to call it? Who? I'm sorry?
Rogue can call it.
Rogue, what do you...
Rogue can call it.
What do you want?
Tails.
Is it tails? You want tails, right?
Tails.
This is the most scuffed coin flip I've ever heard. Okay,
Yes.
tails. He
Yeah,
wants tails, guys. He couldn't decide. 5, 6, 7, 8. Wow. You said heads earlier. I swear to God. Okay, it is tails.
He did.
Didn't he, honey? He did, didn't he? I'm just saying. But he chose it before I flipped it, so it's okay.
He did. He did.
He did. Okay, but we will honor it. All right, so what would you like then, Rogue?
Team B.
Team B. Cool. Hani, you're what the... Okay. Hani, what would you like to ban? Haven. Okay, Rogue?
Abyss.
Okay, what's your second ban?
Breeze.
Breeze. Okay, Hani, what would your ban be?
Split.
Split. Split? Okay. Rogue, you get to choose the map. Is it Bind, Corrode, or Pearl?
Pearl.
Pearl? You said Pearl?
Yes.
Wow, I have never seen a Pearl game. Purely because everyone bans it. Wow.
Whoa.
Wow, Honey, what do you want to do? You want to attack or defend? You need to ask your team what's going on.
Just give me 1 second.
Yep, no worries, no worries. Wow, I have never seen a Pearl game, guys. Everyone always bans Pearl. This is exciting.
It's good.
This is
It's a
exciting.
New map.
New map, yeah. No, if you guys are really practiced on it, this could be trouble for What the Duck, but we'll see. Miss Honey, do you know? Did she Did she disappear? Oh, okay.
I'll say was I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. It was taking defense.
Defense? Okay.
Let's try defense.
Okay, defense. Final answer.
Yeah.
All right, the first game to kickstart off Swiss.
Yes.
Are we just delayed on Discord? Is that what it is? Yes.
I'm not sure.
Discord has an update in the quarter, so it's probably that.
Okay.
So
You know what?
I'll
Yeah.
just-
Okay. Anyway, it is going to be Pearl. Team 11, Control Alt Defeat will be attacking, and Team 1, What the Duck will defend. Any questions?
Nope.
Okay, join your
No,
team and switch sides, and I'm gonna show you a hype video. Good luck. Good luck.
Thank you.
Good luck. Bye-bye.
Guys, that was the most scuffed thing I've ever done. Okay, you know what? It's not them. It's me. I've already updated Discord, by the way. I've already updated. The lag is insane, no? Hey, Shami. Hi, KS. Hey, Vadik. Hi, Graham. Hi, Wee. How are you doing? Okay. So it is Pearl. Give me a second now. Oh my god, guys. Was that scuffed or what? It's pretty scuffed. I'm just saying. Okay. Pearl. Alright. Showing hype video. Okay, I'm showing hype videos. Alright, guys. Introducing the first team. It is gonna be What the Duck. Alright, that was Team 1, What the Duck, going up against Team 11, Control Alt Defeat. Okay, that was Control Alt Defeat. Now let me join the casting crew. Introduce you guys to my awesome crew. We got Bohi, Graham, and Kryrie. How are you guys feeling today?
Hello.
Feeling good.
Good. Are you guys ready? This game is on Pearl.
I love Pearl.
I haven't seen
much.
a Pearl game on an
It's my
actual game
favorite
day.
map.
Most people will ban it, but here we go. Are you guys ready?
Yep.
I'm
Okay,
so
let me
ready.
R-check them. So R-check them. They should be in their VCs. Yup. Okay, Vatic is R. Rogue is R. Let's see if Hani and team. Hani's okay. Starting. And 5, 6, 7, 8. Here we go. First map, Pearl.
First map of the day on Pearl, my beloved and everyone's be hated. I don't get it. I love this map so much.
Gemba.
What the Duck versus Control Alt Defeat. I from the little snippets I could see of the hype video, I'm excited. There's some shooters in this game. How are you feeling about this one?
Yeah. I've scrimmed against both of these teams quite a bit, so I'm really excited to see the improvements across the board. Like I know that like every single team that I've played against so far has really put on display all the work that they've been grinding for the last couple of weeks, and particular, I'm excited to see Sam's Kitten pop off, and I'm excited to see Rogue pop off, the two Immortal Plus players for both of these teams. The way that they lead their teams, it's going to be really exciting to see them put together, especially on a map like Pearl, where individual fights and duels matter so much. The map is so big, so many different lanes that you could play through. It's going to be interesting to see how they navigate it, especially with the Gecko and the Fade for coming out for What the Duck. That's really interesting, going double initiator. And we also see a double initiator on the other side with the Tejo and the Fade as well. So it's going to be really interesting to see tactically what these teams decide to do.
I'm also very curious. I've never seen a double Astra pick as well. We have Astra across the board, though. I feel like with how large this map is, the cover that you can get by just Astra's range is what you need if you don't want to use a proper wall smoke like Viper or Harbor with the reach. Also Killjoy and Cypher. Okay, two good site anchoring sentinels. I mean, you kind of have to sit and wait, but that's kind of what you want to do with. I mean, once you know that once you know that an attack side is pushing up to site, you know that they're devoted, because that rotate is going to be long. And obviously momentum-based duelists on both sides with the assist and flash on Bode Gains is Yoru. Sam's Kitten on Jet, very much a comfort pick, but I know he very well knows how to get in and clear out while the rest of the team follows. Yeah, the double initiator I think is... I like it, especially on this map when you have so much to cover. They're not very distanced initiators. Like, you can't get a lot of distance-based coverage, but what they can reveal is a lot more than most. I mean, I think you have your limitations on a map like this with Solo or a Sky.
Oh my goodness, guys. Here we go. Hype in chat.
We're not going to see... Well, that's definitely not going to reveal anything. The eye caught in a bit of a cage, but it doesn't matter because Wingman has caught sight of many people running through mid and actually into connector. Nab hears this very well, sitting, waiting for the crouch push, but nobody's gonna opt for it. Maybe? They run back. Nab actually pushes it, but Korean is the first to take blood. Sam's Kitten trying to swoop in, get a quick deagle shot, but no, runs away. Wow. Just push as a unit. Why don't you? Vatic with 2 classic kills to open up the push and securing their spot on B for the 2 versus 5 retake. Hani slowly working up connector as Simba goes around the backside, but Bode Gains is too far out for Simba to be ready. Hani trying to go for the right click, switches to the lefts, but doesn't gain enough. Caught off guard by so much initiator util. That's quite the initiator moment, and you don't want to peek into 5 people staring right at you. Vatic claims a third for the first round.
It's incredibly interesting because the way that you're supposed to play Pearl is kind of controlling all lanes without giving up too much, right? Like every time a defender is kind of in control of main or mid, whether that's art or door, you know, you kind of anticipate like having a lot of people coming towards you, so it's very natural for you to pull back. They do a good job going into con, faking that A presence and breaking the tower, and coming back to completely punish the rotations. A really interesting round coming out from Control Alt Defeat. Let's see how they do it with the buy.
I cannot say I've ever seen a fake like that. The eye does make positioning, but a quick sheriff shot shoots it right back out. No one's on site to take the immediate fights, but you don't need to when you are only running classics. Still opting to keep their distance, and they're actually running a fake again. Going out of a...
This is brutal.
Well, Rogue sits. There we go. Reels it in eventually with a headshot on the nav. Now Easy does it up mid. Still have a very open map. A site is more open than before, but they don't know that. They don't know where the Killjoy setup is. Good spray from the Spectre onto the Prowler. That's not a Spectre, that's a Stinger. But a lot of utility being brought out as a result of that.
Oh, the missile backside?
Unnecessary, yeah. Psalm's Kitten sitting steady backside. Doesn't get the right click. No, not quite. The running Spectre claims Psalm's Kitten, and a Stinger finally gets one on Mystic Simba. 2 versus 5 again on the retake. Great positioning from the Tejo util, and Bode Gaines gets that Droboy pick because of it. 1 versus 5. It would be a miracle if Hani were able to pull this off. Just sitting out of range. Avoids the flash potentially. Does, but I think Bode Gaines was just a little faster than the flash, and Kakashi gets the final shots for a second round for Control Alt Defeat.
Yeah, definitely. The adaptation that needs to come immediately for the side of What the Duck is they need to recognize that the potential of the fakes is truly there. Rogue is one of the premier IGLs, one of the premier players in this tournament, and what he's known for is his ability to read the map and find lurks and find gaps. So it's very obvious that Control Alt Defeat is playing to that strength. And if What the Duck isn't aware of that, the potential of fakes, the potential of really deep calls, where they do a good job inserting Isogi and then figuring out how the round plays out the rest of the way, it's going to be a really rough game for them.
Eye shot out again on the back end by Rogue. Prowler goes in and catches nobody, and this seems like a full commit, contrary to what we've seen before. Kakashi maybe caught the one on Art, but catches the one in dugout. And poor Hani has to run for her life. Actually makes it out. But are they ready? Maybe not. Bullets being sprayed back and forth. It's Kakashi's Spectre that reigns supreme over the rifle. Hani goes down. And now it's a 4 versus 5 for the retake. Now 3 with Rogue, but getting trade out. And a trade again. Bode Gaines is the leader of the fight in that. Psalm's Kitten opens it up, but gets traded out again by Kakashi. And Kakashi again swooping in for a 3-piece and ending the round, ending any chance at a retake. It's 3-0.
And this is what happens when you end up respecting the fake too much. It's the exact type of game that Control Alt Defeat wants to play. They throw 2 fakes at you, and then they do 1 full A main hit. They just, the rotations weren't there, time they weren't ready. They've been conditioned now that the fakes have worked to really set themselves up for these hard hits. And I really like that change of pace, especially on a bonus round, where you kind of just want to stay together and use those close range weapons. They did a really good job playing through that bonus. With What the Duck again now on a save. This is going to be 4-0. Pretty easy for Control Defeat unless a miracle happens.
Kind of a half buy. Opting to play a little bit more aggression and maybe get some close picks off in mid, though those aren't going to be happening anytime soon. Into A they go on what seems like a very devoted push. Bode Gaines immediately in sight, but taking so much damage from Hani's setup. Down to 22 HP. Hani taking a bit of damage of her own from the missiles. 5 versus 5. It seems like we're just gaining more. Nice shot from Psalm's Kitten. The Deagle Demon. Hani is gonna get tagged by the drone, and Rogue's gonna get a quick shot from behind. Getting a little sploogey as Korean claims one. Rogue doesn't let the blind work, and Vatican Kakashi ended off 4-0. Another round for Control Alt Defeat.
What more to say? Keeping it really short and sweet on the side of Control Alt Defeat. They go 2 fakes, 2 A main hits. They know that there's a weakness on A, at least to start. They've kind of recognized that through those faking rounds that there is typically one playing towards Art, is typically one playing towards Door, at the bottom of street and on B. So when you have that information that everyone's playing their own lanes,
Tell me
what's a
right
better
now.
way
Reveal
to
yourself.
overwhelm the singular
I don't
person,
mind
depending
this
on
map,
where you
but I
decide
don't love
to go.
this map,
The world is
you
kind of
know?
their oyster right now. They're going against another full buy from What the Duck, so let's see if What the Duck has a response in this round.
Oh, nice readjustment from Psalms Kitten. The downward flick is something you don't get to see often. That's unfortunate. Soggy's dualism is no longer. Kakashi doesn't. No, it actually does claim size. They're going for the spray. Actually, only took a little wallbang. Only down. What was that, like 13 HP? And again, we're at a standstill. The furthest back that we've seen Control Alt Defeat be all game. Now, actually at a member deficit for probably the first time.
I really like the fundamental changeup that What the Duck did here. So it's like, if they're overwhelming multiple or one lane with multiple bodies, it typically means that one of those opportunities is going to open up if you look to go for an aggressive play. Psalms can kind of going for that early pick, and look how much Control Defeat slows down. This is exactly what you're going to need to do moving forward if you need this adaptation against a team like Control.
Good readjustment from Psalms Kitten again with a kill onto Rogue after going through that Killjoy setup. Alarm bot doing wonders as sort of the bait. And again, they run away. Kakashi's jump up is not going to be heard by Hani.
I don't like Breeze.
He's no more aware, although waiting. Vatic, nice! Little 1-2 taparoo across the site.
Hani!
And Hani claims another one on the Kakashi, but swooped in from behind. Korean gets the headshot. Getting another, not quite. The double spray down ends in Drill Boy's kill. And Vatic with the second onto Simba. 10 seconds left in the round. Spike is down.
No time.
It's gonna be the first round for What the Duck. That timer ticking away just a little too fast. It is 1-4, and What the Duck is on the board.
What the Duck is indeed on the board, and that's exactly what you need to start building that confidence. Potentially start building momentum. But a good job by Control Alt Defeat, kind of still trying to play out the round, even though it's really late. Because you're up 4-0, you do have a lot of economy that you can play with. You can experiment with rounds. And even getting out more guns is going to force them on a little bit of a light buy here. Psalms does have those knives, and it looks like they're able to save enough to buy into the next round. So this round is going to have huge implications for both sides. If Control Defeat wins again, their eco is set for another 2 to 3 rounds. But if What the Duck and Psalms is able to find another one of these successful rounds, especially off aggression, we could have a close game on our hands.
Yeah, them being able to keep so many people alive has set their economy straight for numerous rounds, even if they lose. Nav catching sight of one. Utility doesn't need to catch one if your body can take the hit. But in comes that aggression. Nice ult positioning, but it does only get one, despite the 4 members down in B Link. Although they are more than ready, forcing Vatic out with the mosh pit. Like to see it. Although Psalms Kitten taking all of the suppression possible. Rogue has a beautiful flank. 1, 2, and 3. Nice flank from Rogue. That map control is what you wanted, what you were talking about before. Vatic and Bodegains clean it up, but what a stellar flank from the Space Girl herself. 5-1 for Control Alt Defeat.
Yeah, and this is exactly what you talked about in the pregame, right? You're seeing the double Astra. It allows you to truly play across the map as you please. And you're now starting to see the way that Control Defeat plays the game. They're confident in the way that their 3 regroup, hit sites, and play together. And when you have that confidence in those numbers, even against the midst of hitting a site with 2 people, and you open up the map for alert.
For
and
day,
who
well,
better to have that
day
in that
3.
position than Rogue, seeing him really come out on top with that 3K.
Report.
Extremely nice plays from him.
Paolo.
Let's see how Control Defeat continues to push the momentum.
Nav accidentally taking a shot, maybe a little bit shocked by the star, but catches sight of at least 2.
Time to jump.
B is again on the menu, and Control Alt Defeat is hungry. Not gonna clear anybody. Menu's looking a little empty, but Spike's gonna get planted. 5 versus 5 for a free site. This is what you want to see on a save like this. You want to have a coordinated retake. Everybody going in as a unit.
Hi, Panda. How are you?
Although, having Kakashi playing the long game. Smoked off. Nice shot from Psalms Kitten. Getting caught by yet again another bit of Teho util, but Korean takes out 2 on the double swing, but the running Stinger claims him in the end. Using Simba as a living flash. Not quite. The smoke's going to go down. Nice Marshall shot from Nav. Not able to get another one. Kakashi getting the headshot and a quick shot with maybe a little bit of stone chips through the wall. Vatic claims Psalms Kitten. It's 6-1.
Yeah, that was a save for What the Duck, right? So they're going to be on a full buy here, and they should be able to kind of show what they have in the tank. And they're going to have to dig deep. Going down 1-7 on this half would be absolutely brutal. But you got to give credit where credit is due, and that is going to be towards Control Alt Defeat. They really have not been disrupted in sequence. And what I mean when I say that is, like, they run the 2 fakes, right? And then the rest of the way, they're just doing straight up hits. They hit A twice, they hit B twice. And it just doesn't seem like they've had the answers inside of What the Duck to really disrupt that. We're just aggressive right here.
Ooh, good blind from Bogane. Getting a big pick on the Psalms Kitten, but Droboy claims 2 on the return. Gaines gets another onto Nav. He's just a little too aggressively. Droboy, 19 HP, living to tell the tale. And it's an even playing field for both sides. Guns on both sides, too.
Oh my god, look at this timing from Rogue. I think he got past the turret. He did. He absolutely did get past the turret.
I think using a recovery smoke to get just past.
That's no good.
Slowly working up into the defender's side spawn, able to play some mind games. And we saw him able to get positioning and use it to his advantage to get 3 just 2 rounds ago.
I don't think they expect him heaven either, and
No,
Droboy
they
is so
don't.
low.
I think the unfortunate casualty in this is going. There we go. Is going to be Droboy. Little dicey at first. Bogane's actually going to run into the smoke.
Oh my
Not
God.
quite able to gain 2. Hani was more ready for the shorty. Area is locked down. Are they aware of Rogue? They should have been. Nobody was watching. Simba gets caught by the concuss. And Rogue gets the shots to kill. Hani is ready, though. Maybe a little too ready for Rogue. Swings out, but it's only 1 shot. That's the dealing blow. Rogue picks up 3 with the positioning, and we're up 7-1 for Control Alt Defeat.
And just when I kind of spoke on disrupting the sequence and kind of changing things up to make the offense uncomfortable, that's exactly what the Duck elects to do there. Going for that big A main fight. They end up going 2 for 2, but I just think it was a minor mispositioning from Hani, and you have to respect Rogue. You have to respect the way that Control Alt Defeat plays. If she kept both of those pieces of util up instead of rotating early, they would have been able to see that the lurk through was indeed happening. They would have been able to probably stop the plan from even going down in the first place. But now we find them on a save once again.
The eye's not going to make it, but it seems like when the eye doesn't go all the way, they go to the opposite site. Nav is probably screaming that there's footsteps and a lot of guns. Rogue shot ends Nav's life as the rest of Control Alt Defeat follows suit into B site. The Cypher reveals all. Boganes is ready. Getting 1 with a quick headshot. Claiming another. Not yet. Not yet, but Rogue swoops in with a spray transfer too to take down Simba and Droboy. And Hani is the last one remaining. Picking up a gun. Not ready for gains just yet. The shorty, the double pump, gets them their 8th round.
Yeah, and again, Control Alt Defeat is just keeping it simple. This is
Time
exactly
out?
what momentum looks like.
I think we should time
It's
out.
not anything really
Just
complicated,
time out and
right?
talk about
I
it,
think the
you
first
know?
2
You
rounds
got
with
the
the double
timeout,
fakes,
right?
that
You
was
guys should use
complicated
it.
in itself, right?
I
But
give
once
you
they
one per
identified the
half.
positions of their opponents in terms of where they play defense, all they've been doing is full hitting sites and unlocking the lurk for Rogue. It's a really simple game plan. It seems to work for them. It doesn't look like What the Duck has a clear response for it, and they're really going to need to change something up if they want to come back into this game.
Dizzy not quite able to catch anybody. No mid aggression. They haven't had a lot of proper mid aggression these past few rounds. Psalms Kitten, oh, the 145 on the drone. That's the wrong person you want to get that shot on, if you could even call it a person. Down comes the
Big
wall.
bestie. Shout out to
Bogane's
Big
not going to
bestie.
go through it for the middle of sight. Into the back site, spots 2. Maybe not aware of the 3rd. Flash goes out, TP's away, back to safety, and a beautiful fake to drive them all off with the lack of noise as well. Using the wall for the fake and then sitting behind to see if someone maybe aggresses off of it. But I think they get the memo now. There's a lot of gunfire and utility over on the A site. And that's just what Hani claims to take down with a second onto Soggy. Prowler's not going to catch anybody. Kakashi's positioning now much more than known. However, Vatic is ready to swing for some cover. Hani goes down.
Okay.
Not quite ready for Drill Boy, though. Nice flank from
my
Rogue
God,
again
Rogue.
with 2. Thrash is denied. 2 versus 2 on the post plant. Kakashi, 15 HP in a dream, playing with the ultimate. That may just be what they needed. Swinging right into Kakashi's gunfire. Droboy in a 1 versus 2 for the defuse. Star available.
Oh my God, this is so
And
tough.
time is of the essence. Concussion's not going to do much. Droboy's forced to run away and save that gun with the limited money that team has. It is 1-9. The win streak continues.
We've definitely commended Control Alt Defeat for the way that they've navigated a lot of the first phase actions in their attack, right? They're doing a good job playing together. They're doing a good job when they're faking or when they're showing presence and allowing a lurk to kind of work the map. They've been doing such a good job in that phase. We haven't even gotten to the point to where we talk about how brutal this post plant exactly is. You had the Armageddon available with the Tejo. You still have his missiles available if you choose to save them. And they have the grab well from Rogue as well, just using all those tools. Even though down 3v4, we're still able to overcome the numbers purely off utility.
That's a nice eye positioning that they hadn't expected. That reveals 4. They know that there is a lot of firepower back there. Droboy opting to get a little aggressive on it, but not too much. Dropping smokes just in case. Vatic retaliating with an eye of his own, but getting shot out. Ooh, Droboy. Couple shots just whizzing by his head. Sagi opting to take the first contact up towards Art.
This is tough.
Turret there, ready
They
to
play
take
so
cover.
annoyingly. So annoying.
No aggression yet. Dizzy does catch sight of a couple, but
don't
Korean's
know.
still sat with
It's
full
a
vision.
tough game, guys. It's okay.
Up they go. Vatic claims the first life on the nav. Close range ult. Not gonna get Droboy. Korean's ready for 1, but Droboy uses the trigger discipline. Takes out 1, 2, and 3. Kakashi, Korean, and Vatic go down, and it's all to Rogue in a 1 versus 3. There's a
30
first
seconds
time for
left.
everything, and the first time we've had to deal with a clutch situation for Control Alt Defeat. Sam's Kitten's shoulder.
Oh, they don't know he has the timing.
They don't know. But it doesn't matter because the reaction time from Sam's Kitten reigns supreme. That's a round that was needed to inch them ever so closer. It's 2-9 as we lead into the last round.
And it is absolutely a brutal showing for the side of what the Duck. Just like, they're being completely overwhelmed by the fundamentals and the plays. And what's going to have to take them over the top is these hero plays. Pillsbury Joe Boy finding that pocket in main, able to find the timing and get 3. The last shot was absolutely everything. I think if he doesn't hit that last shot and is Vatic and Rogue alive, you have the lurk working through. Hani was trying to fast rotate to A main, and I think Rogue would have caught the timing there. Just so many little things happening in that moment to push What the Duck over the edge off the back of Pillsbury Joe Boy's shots. Very nice by them. Very interesting from Control Alt Defeat. So we saw 2 fakes at the very beginning, 2 A main hits, 2 B main hits. And then what we saw there was a fake of a fake, being able to lurk up and explode onto site with the ultimate abilities. The round goes into the favor of What the Duck, but we're truly seeing the depth that Control Alt Defeat's playbook goes in. What the Duck, off of that round, off of that hero play, sometimes that's the momentum you need. They were able to maintain that operator in the hands of Sam's Kitten. We see how quick he is with that. I hope he can find the repositioning and the opportunity to kind of capitalize on having this this gun available.
Show mental fortitude, guys.
He can kind of will his team back into it. It's gonna be 10-2 if they don't win this round. So this round genuinely means everything for the implications of the match.
Leaving Sam's Kitten alone on B site to just anchor it with the op and able to dash away when necessary, call the rest of the team back, or maybe at least just a couple just to play anchor is what's needed. I think being able to play someone just anchoring, able to play flexible on either site is what you need, and that may be the case here as Hani gets taken down in mid and Rogue gets over-aggressed. That's the controller down. And also the lurker.
Do they know?
Vatic, more than ready for someone to be going down that angle, playing it seems the turns have tabled and we have offense playing the defense peaks and vice versa. Now we have I'm not gonna flame anybody. Actually, it does get Nav. Prowler's sighting out, and we have the most unique post plant I think I've ever seen. Psalm's Kitten being forced to play post with an off. Actually gets it off the quick scope and able to retreat. However, turns away just in time to get peeked by Kakashi. That's the opt down on the last round. And it's all up to Simba, and well, just Simba now. Claiming one off the 1 versus 3, but swings right into a crossfire. Korean from the defender side spawn brings it up to 10-2 at the half.
Talk about an absolute dominant display from Control Alt Defeat in this first half. 10-2 is absolutely insane. This is a T-sided map, considering the fact that there's so many lanes to control. And if you don't have your protocol set in terms of how you're going to absorb the pressure, play together, and navigate the rest of the defense and the post plan,
we believe in the comeback.
Exactly what it can look like. So you got, again, give credit where credit is due.
We believe in
Control Alt
this.
Defeat have a clear game plan. They're confident in playing in 3s and 4s and 5s. And when Rogue is enabled on that lurk, we just saw just now in that first half how powerful that can be. What me and Mashiki like to say though when we're down in games like this is win pistol, win game. Let's see if what the Duck can come back with a little bit of momentum. We see the likes of the ability of Nav, Pillsbury Drill Boy, Somskin, and Hani, their ability to shoot. I think if they can put some rounds together, we can really see a little bit of a comeback, but it starts here.
Slow and steady. Bogains catches sight of one. TP's out. Was only one enough to get the momentum going on the rotate? It maybe was, but Hani playing a bit of Rogue's games. Oh, but fumbling for the shots, and Vadic's Classic is the one that ends it. Poor Hani. One-man advantage for the retake if that so happens. And they go. One shot from Bogains. Takes out Droboy. Psalm's Kitten trying to swoop in, but another Sheriff shot from Soggy. Brings it down to a 2 versus 5. Nav, here's Vatic, close range, gets one. Gains is on the 3-piece right now, but concussed, doubly so. And man, initiator moment right there. Kakashi swooping in with the jumping right click. Up to 11 now for Control Alt Defeat.
That's brutal. If there's one thing that teams can take away from what we saw from What the Duck just now is when you push the Yoru off of a lane, when you push him off of a site, he basically TPs to the other side of the map, so it kind of did set up their ability to play towards this B site if they were able to speed up. But unfortunately, Vadic's able to walk out of mid and win that 1v1 duel against Hani. Just sometimes the shots land, sometimes they don't. Very unfortunate for Hani, a good attempt. But it looks like what the Duck is falling a little bit too far behind.
Oh, Vatic! That's not what you want to see when you're peeking mid with the Marshall. That's a lot of SMG gunfire, and it's the Stinger that claims the kill. And it seems like we're pulling a bit of first round nostalgia as Psalm's Kitten swoops in with a Stinger of his own and takes out Korean. Except there's a lot of people going towards that tunnel. This is going to be insane from Kakashi if they all go through. The angle's just right, but I think they're more than ready to run away if necessary. Psalm's Kitten doesn't clear out Rogue. And that Stinger from 30 seconds ago is now rendered neutral. Away from connector they go, back over to B. A little slow in the process, but Bogains is in a good positioning with an Outlaw. Doesn't take the shot on the Droboy. Misses both shots on a Nav and gets sprayed down.
Okay, Nav.
A little bit too hesitant potentially, but Spike is down 4 versus 2. Still with a rifle in the hands of Rogue though. Kakashi ready for someone that just so happens to be behind him. Alarm bot down, Hani back on site, living to tell the tale. Rogue, good flank, burst down 2. 2 versus 2 now. Kakashi trying to swoop in, catch sight of... And they're both in link. And they have smokes. And a good swing from Kakashi. Simba going back and forth, trying to get the last couple shots. But the reload comes in at the perfect time. And Rogue gets the 4th kill through the smoke. And 12-2 on the defuse. Match point, up 10 rounds. They're gonna, I think... What the Duck is gonna have to work a miracle to get this.
Or wake up early, get Pokemon cards.
Get this game. It's not impossible.
Why not both?
Yeah, I've definitely
Happy
seen
early
crazier
birthday.
comebacks, but there's almost like a level of complacency that happens when you're up 4v2, right? You have everyone get into their post-plant positions, you talk about what util you have, and as the round ticks, you kind of just have this feeling that the round is yours, right? Such a late wrap, such a late lurk, and he's not even playing on attack, right? He's playing on defense. He kind of just found a perfect timing to capitalize on two of the most important post-plant agents for the side of What the Duck. He's able to basically stop the Astra and the KJ from finding any of that post-plant value. And then it's all on the Gecko and the Fade, but they end up grouping up Link, setting up Kakashi for the perfect hold while Rogue sticks the spike. It was just a recipe for disaster for What the Duck and an absolute chain reaction of events that put Control Delete in the perfect position to get to match point. Again, congratulations on Control Defeat for really finding their footing in this game, kind of proving to themselves on this first match of the day, first match for this group, that their game plan will work. What the Ducks definitely have to go back to the drawing board to figure out how they can kind of come back in the next match. Don't forget, for everyone, if you lose the first match, it's not over. You still have day 2. Look back at what worked, what didn't work, and come back stronger the next day.
Oh, Vanek's footstep in just a line of sight. That's not what you want that early in. Vanek going down at the drop of a hat. Oh, I'm not sure what Rogue was going for there, but I think Psalm's Kitten was just a little too fast, claiming a second Guardian headshot just after onto Kakashi.
He's locking in.
And into A site they go with probably the fastest site entrance so far. The Bandit, does it claim one? It does not. The Guardian claims a third. Korean goes down. Not even 30 seconds have passed, and it's all up to Soggy in a 1 versus 5. Stinger in hand, Soggy's alone. Hearing the footsteps on the right. Not quite ready for the left, though. It's Hani that ends it and gets them the round they so desperately needed. 3-12. We are still in this for maybe the long haul.
I like the simplification of the round for What the Duck, right? Get aggressive, use your util to clear out angles and to set up your duelist to kind of find that opening entry. Psalm's Kitten is one of the players in this tournament. When he gets one, he can really get going, do a good job. After finding that early pick, accelerating onto the site and finding 2 more almost immediately, just doing a good job winning his duels. Sometimes that's what it takes. You just gotta look for the gunfights that you're comfortable with, take them, and use that to gain momentum into the round.
And just like that, we're back to patience. Easy does it. Not wanting to over-aggress, but letting Psalm's Kitten take the brunt of the aggression with a tap on the Rogue. That smokes down yet again. Can't really work your sneaky positionings if you're the one who kind of has to anchor down a bit. And Hani taking a page out of Rogue's book with a pick on the Vanek from the side. I'm surprised that Kakashi actually dodged that. Actually nearly died. Actually does die. Nav is the one that gets the finishing blow as Psalm's Kitten gets a second onto Soggy. And Korean is left as the last man standing in yet another 1 versus 5. And Psalm's Kitten, I thought it was going to be Simba who was going to get that peak, but Psalm's Kitten wants more. A 3K brings it up to the 4th round for What the Duck.
Dare I say we've seen crazier things? 1 round at a time is the philosophy. Psalm's Kitten working these picks and working his timings. That's exactly what you need if you want to come back into this game. But I add too that when scrimming against both of these teams, they truly excelled in their own ways on attack side. Very specifically for What the Duck, it came down to when Psalm's Kitten was able to have a read, push the pedal to the metal, and really get after the round and carry his team. Setting Hani perfectly up for the lurk as well. Just a signature What the Duck round.
And all 5 in mid. Is Hani ready? Ready for one, but not Kakashi. Senor Juan Dig takes a life on the trade. Except they have a free B site to contend with for a 4 versus 4. A very even round on the post plant. Taking the long game on the rotate. 2 players down long B. Nav, I think, spotted at least 1.
Locating target.
Kakashi just trying to snipe out as much as possible. Gets 1, suppresses 1. But are they ready for Psalm's Kitten up in heaven? Not quite. Claims 2. And it's a 2 versus 4 just like that. Kakashi trying to hold steady with the Sheriff. Maybe claims 1, but not quite. Rogue gets 1 of his own onto Simba. still with the upper hand on the post plant. What a shot from Rogue. Kakashi also claims one, down to a 1 versus 2, but time being of the essence is just a little too much. We're up to 5 rounds for What the Duck. That is 3 in a row.
This is actually a really interesting concept that I want to talk about. This is for every single team that's participating, and even if you are participating in future tournaments, I think a really important gear to have when you're in these tournaments is that when the momentum shifts, how do you respond? It's something that I constantly keep my team on their toes on. We won our games pretty convincingly. However, every single time it felt like the momentum shifted, we would kind of talk about, hey, don't lose sight of why we're winning, don't lose sight of what's working. And I think if Control Elite does that, you can see a comeback from What the Duck.
He's so low.
Stomp's getting already so low, but not afraid to take another peek. Korean goes down.
He is so low.
And that is a Sentinel setup deleted, as Cypher would say. And away they go.
Hi, Jay.
Up towards mid.
These are crazy.
Ready to take slow aggression. Sam's Kitten 5 HPs and
He's
still
5
not
HP
afraid to
and
take a
Look
pick
at
or
him.
two.
Fearless.
Potentially acting as bait for Simba.
This spot from Rogue might be everything.
Yeah, that is a really good spot if that's not cleared by potentially multiple people. Sam's Kitten going right.
Sam's Kitten's name.
Yeah, Droboy's got to be ready for this repeat. Nice swing from both of them, catching them a little too fast. Hani takes out Rogue! Actually clears the angle. And those smokes for the retake are down. Sight Smoke is keeping Kakashi covered. Vatic claims one. Kakashi from the back end takes out Droboy. But Sam's Kitten, despite the health, takes out 2.
Oh my god, he's crazy.
I didn't think a 5 HP shorty was what we needed to see that retake get denied. Soggy alone with an op and a 1 versus 3.
It's insane. Why are we watching? Oh my god, it's insane.
I mean, that's what you wanted to see. I think being able to call what you're doing and have your teammates play off of it, and even like acting as the entry, but not being the one to take the fight and letting your team kind of act as quote unquote the delayed bait, is enough to give yourself the confidence you need to take those picks despite being low. And that's what happens. Getting sight down, getting the picks you need. We're up 6-12 now. Another round for What the Duck.
Oh my.
And I'm gonna say this again. I've scrimmed both of these teams.
Wow.
Exchanged wins and losses with both of them. The truth is, they both really excel in attack, and it's off the backs of the game sense of someone like Rogue and a player like Sam's Kitten. Sam's Kitten is starting to get a real read on the way that Control plays the defensive side.
He is so locked in, guys. He's so locked in.
Waits for the defense to respread the map and looks for another pick. We've seen them go for it again. Let's see if it's the same results.
Smoke goes down immediately. Sam's Kitten wanting to take a couple cheap shots, maybe landing a shot or two, but positioning is not there enough. Missile, a little too far forward. Bode gains.
Oh my god.
Staring down that scope, not seeing Sam's Kitten. Nav looking a little low, but avoiding the op, and good positioning from Sam's Kitten. The missile does eventually claim one onto Nav. Droboy barely catches sight of them, sprays, but is a little too scared. Sam's Kitten and Droboy getting 2. Simba and Kitten. What the hell was that round from Kitten on the back end, taking out 3 while the rest of the team takes sight for their own. It's 7-12.
Minty is one of the best cameras that we have in all of these tourneys and all of these organizations, right? No one could have kept up with what happened just now. It's absolutely insane the way that Sam's Kitten was able to find his way into Flower and get 3 at the back end of it. Kind of capitalizing on the sight moves, capitalizing on the timing that he got in comparison to the side of Control Alt Defeat. Just really doing a good job finding the gaps, finding his moments. This is what these tournaments are all about. This was 12-3.
Insane.
This was 12-3. One more round of an eco.
No idea.
And this is the thing I really want to warn people about. I know it's 12-7. I know you're only 1 round away from winning. But if you force here, and you force yourself into a second eco, we're looking at a 12-9, and at that point, it's really anyone's game. A lot of people in the chat said it. It's not over till it's over, and I really feel like What the Duck is playing with nothing to lose. Playing with the momentum and the trust that Somskid, Honey, and Pillsbury Trailboy will lead them to success if they continue to play together. And they've really found their groove and really found their momentum. Let's see how far they can take it. But also, let's see how Control Alt V can adjust. Again, how do you have that extra gear? Do you have that 5th gear that says, even when the other team is pushing momentum, pushing pace, and finding their way into the game, can you calm down and put your team in position to confidently find the rounds and win the game? We need to see if Control Alt V can do that.
I could not have said that any better. I would also like to point out, you talking about the cameras, one of the mods going, all I saw was spinning and dying. That's about all you could see in a round as chaotic as that.
Oh my god, this timing again is insane.
Dude, Psalm's Kitten has a way of unintentionally getting into somebody's head. Oh, the bandit spray, that's not what you want. Getting caught eventually by the drone. I think getting sought out immediately drove a bit more of the aggression. Is Psalm's Kitten ready? Almost taking a shot through, but ooh, spraying off the reload, the panic reload. These shots are way too close. The tap, tap, tap. Taking a little bit of damage, but not enough. B-site is completely clear. Psalm's Kitten taking up so much space. I think Kakashi, though, may be a little bit ready. Catching sight of Simba, but not ready for Psalm's Kitten. The unintentional bait worked wonders for him.
Portal closed.
The timing is everything in these rounds. Is Psalm's Kitten ready for gains? He is. That's a 3-piece for him. And it's all up to Korean, who just kind of almost eats an eye for dinner. But alone in another. That's the 3rd 1v5 for this half that we've seen. I think Psalm's Kitten is just going to ruin any chances of that with the swing into the 1-tap. Getting into, I think Psalm's Kitten is getting into everybody's head on this round with just how sneaky she's been able to be.
All right, I need everybody to take a deep breath here. Whether you're Control Defeat, whether you're What the Duck, whether you're a viewer, whether you're the tournament organizer, whether you're a caster, we have an absolute game on our hands. This buy round is going to mean everything. We see 2 regen armors on the side of Control Defeat as well. If What the Duck win this round, this is going to go to 10 rounds.
Change of pace. Exactly what we were trying to look to see. And it's Bode Gains that claims Psalm's life first. Vatic also has incredible positioning up here. Ready to peek off of it? Not quite. Hani gets the read and swoops in to even up the playing field again. 4 versus 4.
I really think we need to speed up here. It's a 4v4. Hani has ultimate. He's able to get in a good position to push them off from the retake.
You should run.
That's exactly what we need. The lockdown is gonna come through. Only catches sight of Nav, who's safe and secure from all harm as Spike goes down for the 4 versus 4. However, that early lockdown could cost them eventually. Gains catching sight of 2. Potentially 3. I'm not sure if the view goes out that far. And a very loud dismissal. Catches one off the concuss. Does he get the second? Not quite. Nav gets the next. Not able to get more. 3 versus 2 for the anti-retake. Good cage. Good spray. Hani through the smoke. It's a 1 versus 2. All down to Simba. But the reload costs him his life. And the winning streak from What the Duck ends 13-8. After a long win streak, it is Control Alt defeats win 13-8.
Oh my god, oh my god.
I think the biggest thing that I want to emphasize, one, first of all, congratulations to Control Alt Defeat on their first win, an absolute masterclass, especially in that first half, really just putting on display the way that they play offense and the way that their synergy works together. Teams really need to look out for that, especially if you're playing them in the next rounds or in the next games. Definitely a team to watch out for. But the thing that I want to emphasize is what the Ducks should take away, as well as what other teams should take away if they find themselves struggling. How quickly this game would have been a What the Duck win if they just got a few more rounds on defense. Do not get discouraged when you get down in rounds. If you get down by 3 rounds, 4 rounds, 5 rounds, figure out what's going on. Figure out what's working for the enemy team and find your way back in, because those rounds mean everything. If this was an 8-4, this could have been match point for the side of What the Duck instead of Control Alt Defeat. But again, that's not how it played out. Control Alt Defeat did a really good job, especially in this last round, really figuring out what was successful for the side of Somskin. They knew he was fighting A main aggressively. They said, let's send 3, let's pump a bunch of util into this guy and see if we can finally pick him off. And they did exactly that. They were able to play retake perfectly and close out the round and close out the game. Congratulations to them on their first win, and looking forward to seeing what the Duck responds. They have a full day to adjust. They have a full day to figure out who their opponent is and figure out what worked for them in the next half so that they could potentially work for that first win tomorrow. Good job to both teams.
Yes. So what an intense game. It looked really, really grim for a minute. But ultimately, Control All Defeat did come out victorious. But it is not over, guys. You still have tomorrow. So we will see both you guys back. With that, I'll take a quick 5-minute break to set everything up. So I'll be back with you guys in 5 minutes, okay? Thank you. Oh my goodness, honey. That looked so grim. But you guys really put, like... You guys could have pushed this in OT, I believe. This was insane. Insane game, okay? It is not over, guys. You have tomorrow. We have tomorrow. You will all come back. You'll see who you get to face. You cannot post the winners. Don't have perms. You need... Oh! Wait, what? All right, let me go find... Let me give you perms. It's Sogi. Am I saying your name wrong? Is it Sogi or Isogi? Thanks for the follow. Welcome, welcome. GG's, can we get a shout out? Thank you so much for the raid. Good job. Thank you. Yeah, I am delayed. Thank you for the follow. Dead Sanity. Lancy, do hello, hello. Good job, bro. You're kind of crazy. The lurky twerky is paying off. Okay, I'll be right back. We can just set everything up for the second game. And I'll be right back, okay? Give me like a few minutes.
Yo, getting hit.
Oops. That was the wrong one. I am so back. Thank you so much for the follows. Wait, are you still there? Isogi? Is it Isogi? You're an electrical engineer? Hey, fellow engineer. Hi. It says electrical engineer who is stupid. Thank you so much for the raid. I hope you had fun. Good stuff. I'm glad you had fun, Sim. It had some good moments, okay? Hey, it's a little tough, but that's why you have tomorrow. You have tomorrow. All right. I think they're concluding. Oh, the game had just finished. So, it looks like Only Vibes have come out victorious. 13-6 on that side. But again, it is not over, guys. We will see what would Rick do, and Only Vibes back tomorrow. Oh, so you can say either, right? Congrats, Spencer. Games are really crazy here. It was 13-8, but it looked really grim for what the dug for a minute, but they had like a good run. It was crazy. It was struggling a little bit on defense, but hey, that's what it is. They played Pearl. It was kind of crazy. But we are on to the next game here. So I'm going to go ahead and send the party code to the teams, and we'll get started. Again, to remind you guys, if you're new, I'll show you guys the schedule. My name is Melinda, by the way. I am the organizer for the BOFU House Valorant Invitational 4. This is the 4th of its kind. I host a lot of tournaments, a lot of customs. Generally, I started from League of Legends, and apparently there's an appetite for that, so we might have a League of Legends tournament. We'll see what my mood is. But right now, we're having our Valorant tournaments. This is the 4th invitational, but I've hosted a total of seven tournaments. The score over here was 13-8. Yeah. It's crazy over here. So on to the next. The next game is gonna be featured on my channel. We got Team Klaus against the Freaks. Guys, you don't want to miss out. It's gonna be crazy. And on G's channel, shout out to G, we got Awkwardly Accurate against We're Trolling AR. Hi Becca, how are you? Can we get a shout out? Hello. Shout out to Shiki as well and Brandon. Is this the same Elsa brush? No, it's the same one. I fixed her. But you know how you fix things but there was still a scar left behind? Yeah. Too real. It's too real. Scar's still there, but I fixed her. Taped her up real good. Maybe. But I don't know, Jack. You might be too powerful for this tournament. Hi, Eve Spring. How are you? You ready? Okay, sorry. Now let me go and... I was going to send the link out. We got Klaus. And then we got... the Freaks. Okay, and then I'm gonna go say hi to them. Okay. 5, 6, 7, 8. Hello, Freaks! We're freaking out. How are you guys doing today?
Doing great. How are you, B?
I'm doing great, Lava Boy. I forget what you sound like because I don't get to hear you very often, but it's good to hear from you. I'm super excited about this game because I love both these hype videos so much. So much. But just wanted to remind you guys a few things before we get started. No all chatting. Just good luck, have fun, good half, and obviously at the end, GG. You guys do have timeouts. Please use them. You have one per half. And then if we go into OT, you'll get another one for the entire duration of OT. Does that make sense? Yes?
Yes.
Perfect.
Yes.
Okay. With that, I already sent your party code. Please join us. And who will be doing the ceremonial coin flip for us?
I'll do it.
You'll do it? Okay, great. Also, as a reminder, this is just the first day. Everyone will be back tomorrow. So regardless if you guys had an off day or if you guys just dominating, you'll be back tomorrow to showcase your talents again. And then at the end of the stream, we'll have everyone's score. So we'll go ahead and, what do you call that? Figure out by randomly selecting who you'll be facing tomorrow based on your score, okay? Cool?
Okay.
Okay. Good
Sounds
luck,
good.
good luck. Okay, see ya. Bye. Okay, that was Freaks, okay? Hi, Ellen. How are you? Who gonna shout out? Good job, Attic. Good job. They're going up against Team Klaus. Hello, you're on stream.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Where's
Hello.
Hey, Belinda.
Hi. Hi.
It's in a team chat, bro.
How are we
Hey,
feeling
what's
today?
up?
How are we feeling today? Anyone feeling kind of frisky? Anyone wearing thongs around here?
Okay, are we that ass?
Always.
Are we that ass right now?
Don't
Are
worry,
you gonna
don't
give him
worry.
a gasolina?
Yeah. Whoa.
Those are
I hope you guys are excited. The games, I don't know if you guys you were warming up, but the game was really crazy on the side. Like really insane. Because they looked a little grim. But hey, What the Duck came out swinging. They were not done. And they have tomorrow still. But we're on to next, and that's featuring you guys. So I'm here to remind you of a few things. One, please don't all chatting. Just good luck, have fun, good half, and then GG at the end, please. Two, you do have timeouts, like official timeouts. You get one per half, and then if we go into OT, then you'll get another timeout for the duration of OT. Any questions?
No, I think we're good.
Great. Who will help me do their ceremonial coin flip map bands and all that?
It'll be me.
Flousy poo.
Perfect. Okay. If you will join me in
Classy
drag D's, I will do that with you. All right. Good luck. I'm feeling a little burpy. Okay. Let me go. Let's see right here. Klaus, and then where's Ace? And then we can get started. I need Ace. Exclamation or Ace. Will you please join us? Go to drag these. Oh, we need that. We need that as a command for class. Hello, welcome back. It's been so long.
Hello.
Hey.
Okay, I'm gonna share my screen. Can you guys see it?
Yeah.
Yes? Okay. Show the audience. All right, who wants to call this coin flip?
Klaus can get it.
All you Ace? Oh shit.
Oh,
No, all you.
so nice
Tails.
to each other. Tails. Okay, 5, 6, 7, 8. You know what?
Fuck!
You're the first one to lose this coin flip.
Okay, you didn't have to say that. You didn't have to say that.
Okay, should have chosen heads. All right. Sorry.
I hear.
Ace, you won.
B,
What
I
would
get
you
to
like
pick
to
map.
be?
Team B.
Team
They
B,
picked map,
of
right?
course. Okay, Team B for the freaks, and then we got Team 3 for Klaus. All right, Klaus, you can see my screen, yes?
Yes.
Okay, what would you like?
I would like to. I'd like to ban Abyss, please.
Abyss, all right. Ace, what would you like to ban? You get 2.
We're banning Breeze and also Bind.
Ooh, wow, people don't like Vine? Okay, Klaus, ban.
Yeah, I'm banning Pearl.
Ooh, we don't want to see that, right? Ew. Okay. Ace, you have the honor of choosing Corrode, Haven, or Split.
Shout out to Jess. We're choosing Corrode.
Ooh, you're making Jess happy. It is Corrode. Klaus, attack or defend?
Oh, I didn't think this far ahead.
Do you need to ask your team?
Yeah, can I?
Yeah,
take, like,
go
a
drop
second?
down
And then I'll just type it.
Yeah, you can just no, just drop down and come back. Oh shoot, he already left us. All right.
Wow, he was quick.
He was quick. He was quick. He's like, I wasn't expecting this. You threw him for a loop. He's like, there's no way. There's just no way. There's no way. I know Ace. He's never, ever, ever. He's back. Gonna choose Corrode, but he did. And now, what would you like to choose then?
We're going defense, please.
Defense. Oops, where's my defense? All right, just to make sure. The map is Corrode. Team 16, Freaks will be attacking. Team 3, Klaus will be defending. Any questions?
I think we're good on my end.
Nope. Okay, so make sure you guys join. Find your sides. I will be showing your hype video in on my stream, and then I'm gonna art check you guys and get started. Okay. Good luck. Good luck.
That sounds good. Good luck, Ace.
All right, the map is Corrode. Corrode. I do think it's a pretty map. Do I like playing on it? Debatable. But hey, it doesn't matter what I like. It matters what they like. All right. And who doesn't like Team Klaus? You will after this video. Team Klaus, guys. All right, that was Team 3, Klaus, going against Team 16, Freaks. I don't know if you guys do. Come on, guys. We know what that song is, right? Victoria's. That song is amazing. I freaking love that song. Love that song. Let me go back to the casting crew. Hello. I'm so back, guys. We have a Corrode game. Corrode
Jess is
game.
happy.
Yes, very happy. Are you guys ready?
Yep.
I'm ready.
Okay, I'm gonna R check them. Okay, let's see. Luckin, Klaus, or okay. Let's see if Asen. Oh, okay. Starting in 5, 6, 7, 8. Here we go. Map is Corrode.
Into a map of corrosion. My voice may be corroded, but my energy and my excitement is not. Freaks versus Klaus. I don't know how I feel about saying that because that just sounds like I'm talking about just the guy.
Say
But
Team
I don't
Klaus.
want to say I know Team Klaus, but it's just funny also reading it as Klaos. I won't do that, but I think it's funny. Oh, we get some meme picks off the start. Some Astra Roulette.
I don't think we're gonna see that from the
I
team.
don't think we're gonna see that. Do any of them play Astra? Because Astra's not a bad pick on this map, in my personal opinion.
Jay is their smokes player. So.
Jay is their smokes.
Yep.
Okay.
He does play
I mean,
little bit of the Astra.
Oh!
You know what? I lied. Luckin is also their smoke player. Yeah.
We have
Yeah, I was gonna
spoken
say
too soon.
Luckin and Beta both have the potential to play it as well. So
Yeah.
it
I
really
was
could have
gonna
been a
say-
roulette. It really could have.
It really could have been, and I've seen it happen, and I have had the unfortunate consequence of
Yes, what's up?
shoutcasting over a roulette. I can't remember if it was Klaus's team or not, but I would not be surprised. If you hear me make fun of Klaus at all, it's gonna happen. I'm just like that with him, and he's also like that with me, but that's okay. Wisp, on the other side, going for Jet. That's very much a comfort pick. I'm not too surprised to see that. Ace on my beloved Sky. I think Sky has definite good prowess on this map with how much close range ability you have and the ability to kind of disguise.
Yeah.
Especially the
He can play a lot of
the
agents.
Prowler, that little Tasmanian devil.
Maybe he
You
plays...
expressed
You know what? Maybe I
surprise
remember
over
wrong. Maybe it's
something.
Luckin that plays.
Is that
It
double
sounded like-
initiator, no senti?
It is double
it?
initiator,
He
no
plays,
senti. Now that you think about it. Double duelist,
Astra
double
on-
initiator, no senti.
Abyss. Yeah?
Huh. I have no words for that other than, huh. I mean, it makes sense that they're starting off on attacks if they can get a lot of headway with the sheer amount of aggression that they have. I mean, they have momentum with Tofu Princess's Raise. They have flashes with Arthur's Blind and the
We
birds
will
from
be
Ace.
getting some
There's
casting from the
ample
chops.
amounts of
It
smokage
is
from
updated
Arthur
in the
and Wisp,
spreadsheet.
as well as just sheer positioning from Illy.
On Saturday.
On the other side,
Yes.
it's momentum, all or nothing. There's kind of sort of one blind. That's all you get. You just have to deal with some speed from Beta and Klaus. And I wonder how much we're going to see that in the early stages of this game. And it seems like we may get a little bit of it just with some aggression over towards A, but mid control is the name of the game for this map, and that's what we're seeing right off the bat. Klaus does get sought out by Ace, though I think he's going to run for cover before he gets the chance to see anything else. Beta's got good positioning for the retake. We're dealing with a 5-on-5 for the anti-retake. Klaus running for his life after getting sought by a Prowler. And it is that 5v5 that's going to remain true at least for a few more seconds as the rest of the team convenes. CT spawn is a lot of contention. Klaus takes a spray shot before Arthur gets the kill, but it's Jay who gets traded out by Wisp after claiming a kill of their own. Arthur, the Classic's actually claiming a lot with Arthur Omega. Wisp ends the Reign of Fury from the Classic with a ghost shot onto Omega as Beta on that flank has to deal with a 1 versus 3, but shot up by Arthur's third kill is 1-0 for Team Freaks.
Never have I ever casted 2 games that led with basically 5-man mid plays back to back in the first rounds. I mean, like, how do you respond to that? A really interesting but successful plan for Freaks going into A Link as 5. They completely ignore A main, don't even consider the possibility of exploring elbow. They just all go into site through Link, get the spike down, and then take their fights. I mean, it's definitely a different way to play the game, and it works. So let's see if it continues to.
Yeah, like you said, two first-round mid pushes in a row. You know, if I had a nickel, I'm not going to continue making the jokes. Sought out, back of sight. Jay maybe in for a lot of bullets, and that he is, but Klaus claims one with the shorty and somehow lives to tell the tale for maybe 4 more seconds as Illy swoops in with the Spectre and sprays him down. The Spectre does claim another, except it's Tofu Princess onto Luckin. Beta clinging to life and trying to get a couple more bullets, but it's just not enough. A second round for Freaks at the hands of Tofu Princess's second kill and a successful entry onto B site.
Okay, here we go, and now we are going to have our very, very important round. We're gonna need to see an adjustment from Team Klaus. This 5-man hitting is absolutely brutal. They have really good stall util. They have the Neon Stun, they have the Astra Starts, but they choose to use the Grab Well really early as well as the Concuss. And they also have the Fade and Grab as well as the Metal coming out from close. So definitely some tools here to stop 5-man pushes, but it's gonna have to start here.
5-man push is immediately going to get spotted. Beta catching sight of a world of hurt in front of him. Klaus sitting ready behind the smoke. Gets caught by a little concuss, but that dog is not going to catch him. Klaus, barely spraying. They're not going to go for the wall bang. Beta is fighting for his life, but Klaus gets 2-3 with the spray. With the spray headshot onto Ace. Luckin gets one and kills the dreams of an Ace. But Klaus, death from above is the 4th onto Illy, and a flawless round to get Team Klaus their first round.
Yeah. I'm gonna go on a little bit of a glaze train here because, like, okay, I think the best players in the tournament, the big names that come to mind to me are Zenz, Somskin, and John Wayne. There's just a way that they navigate their game on a cerebral level. They play their timing and they find their moments. Klaus is right there. And it's not the fact that he has those moments where it's like super big brain. It's just the instincts. The instincts to swing out of smoke when there's 5 people on the other side of it. He fights 3 and he secures the round basically solo for his team.
Who else was it?
That may just have to happen again, although they may be ready for it. Another 5-man push onto A. They want to make it work. Wisp is not going to be able to lead the charge as, you know, I'm a Sky player. I'm a Phoenix player. I know what it's like to team flash people. I bet he's getting screamed at, but that's okay. But I guess because of that fake flash, it allows them to back off. Although, I think the lack of aggro has allowed them to kind of sit steady and wait for the anchor. There's 3 people basically covering mid. Beta just gets to enjoy the silence and wait for a slow push. Illy being the first to make contact in mid. Luck is going to be the first to make contact for his side. But Wisp swoops in at the hands of Illy to claim that kill. Jay swooping out to potentially get more, but no. What the hell just happened from Omega? Oh my God! Lurking up on B side and claiming 3 with a spray brings it down to a 1 versus 3 for Ace.
Oh my God.
Shut down so fast. It's all up to Ace. The looking away while Omega's push, and Ace almost gets it, but Klaus gets it in the end and gets the scorecard even. It's 2 versus 2. That could have gone any direction.
And that is going to force the attacking side on a save. It does look like some of them are electing to buy. They're going to have to make sure they clearly communicate what they want to go for here because you don't want to get too antsy. Any rounds you get on Corrode T side is gold. This is a defensive-sided map. You can see the crossfires. You can see how hard it is to work into these corridors, especially if you team flash, especially if you're dealing with the likes of Astra util, Fade util. So I really want the Freaks to kind of settle down and make sure they find their way into this game properly.
Beta's initial jump peek just to get the basic info and then running away is so smart because you think someone as aggressive as Neon would want to try to get those aggressive peeks just to try to bait out a little bit more spots. Maybe wait for Klaus to get that pick, but Omega is continuing on this train of hellfire from last round and picks up 2 before getting a little bit greedy with the ult orb, and Arthur allows that spray to happen in the end. Illy barely spots the shoulder of Luck and tries to get a couple deep shots in. Smokes out. Recalls the smoke, actually, but Illy gets the cross. 3 versus 4. With only 1 man remaining on B. First contact made. No damage taken.
Grab hits.
The grab does hit, but Wisp is gonna stand far enough away from that grab. Well, actually takes a shot through the smoke, down to 85. But okay, Jay. Down goes Wisp eventually. Klaus from the side takes out Illy, and Arthur actually claims 2. That's a 1 versus 4, down to only 2 men remaining.
Hi, Cody.
With bomb in hand, and he has the teleport. Away he
My
goes.
God, fuck it, we ball.
Fuck it, we ball. Indeed. Bomb is safe onto A. 3 seconds until a smoke. But
He's a genius.
that
If
mid
he pops
rotates
the
so
smoke
fast.
and he plays in it.
Here's the footstep. Here's the footstep, but it's a little far out, and Luckin gets the headshot instead. The clutch is denied, and Team Klaus takes the lead, up 3-2. Hey, this is Twitch. Yeah, thank you, thank you, Luckin, for the for the words of precaution.
Yeah, another very clean round for Team Klaus. Just doing a good job, kind of knowing their assignments, right? They were kind of all playing for information, and when Beta does that jump peek, as you mentioned at the beginning of the last round, and he gets the information that the majority of the numbers are towards A, that enables the rest of the team to work the map, take space, and make it so that the opponent's Team Freaks has to properly clear and use util to take that space back. Omega fighting 2, greeting a little bit for the orb, but it was really the catalyst to his team coming out on top there. Good job to him. Team Klaus is in the lead.
That's probably a lot more gunfire than they anticipated to actually get that eye shot out. Panda's trying to play aim labs with every single piece of utility known to man as the rest of Team Klaus barges into sight. Wisp, after taking a couple shots, tries to take a couple lucky ones of his own. But the first contact, first proper contact is going to be from Omega onto Ace, and a bit of back shots onto Omega from Arthur before Klaus gets the trade. Beta goes down at the hands of Illy, but Klaus brings death from above onto Tofu Princess. It's a checkerboard kill feed, and it keeps continuing with Wisp swooping in from the side and taking down Klaus. 2 versus 2 on the post plan. Lucky wallbang from Pandas, but it's Illy who gets the trade as quick as a couple ticks. 1 versus 1. The C's does get Luckin, but Illy doesn't go off of it. Bomb is not tapped. Going in. Claims the Prowler off the defuse, but is able to play the waiting game and gets the headshot instead of waiting for the bomb. We are even up again, 3-3 with another Freaks round.
Illy is one of those players when I really think if he wants to be, he could play at that ascendant level. This guy definitely should not be implied. I don't know if he's still there, but we're seeing that on display. A 3K on the round with those shots. A really intelligent repositioning, re-clearing of the flank as well to put his team in position to close out that post plant. A really expensive round for the Freaks, but a good job kind of playing together again and working their way into sight. It seems to be their trademark. Let's see if it continues to work against Team Klaus.
Get out of my way.
Sorry, I'm too busy complaining about how much this game is making me scream! And that's gonna keep continuing. Klaus is out of the round with a swift knife to the forehead.
Oh, wow.
That concussion brought away a little bit of momentum, which allows some rotation, but the retaliation fatal. Wisp is gonna get caught by that. He knows no fear. However, that lack of health allows the Stinger to make its mark, but the trade from Arthur takes out that Neon aggression. Another ultimate popped. Tofu Princess trying to rush in with that showstopper, but everyone runs away, and it's an open sight, much to the dismay of Tofu. However, the rest of the team,
I don't know if they're ready.
Safe and sound for Spike to go down, but that second clove smoke is more than enough for Luckin to get caught off guard by the decay of it. Omega gets one as well. 2 versus 3 for the retake. Omega trying to deal as much damage as possible without seeing much. Overheel's not gonna have much time left. Jay takes out one. Omega takes another, and Ace brings it down to a 1 versus 1. Omega 3 HP, but Ace doesn't care. A swift 1 tap to the dome brings them up to 4 rounds for the Freaks.
You gotta feel for Luckin in that situation, finding his way all the way into elbow. And unfortunately, another smoke is down. That was his own team smoke, so a little bit of miscommunication there. If that smoke doesn't go down, I think Luckin actually has a multi-kill on his hands. But you know, the round goes over to the Freaks. They're finding success again with these 5-man pushes, and now they just so happen to be hitting the site with only 1 person on it. Let's see if it continues to show that success.
There we go.
Retaliation knives being popped as almost the entire side of Team Klaus pushes through A, while the Freaks barge into B. B for barge, I guess. Bomb is going to go down with not a lick of damage taken from either side. It's a 5v5 playing for the anti-retake with 3 members on flank. Let's see if Illy's ready for it. But the first contact made by Omega again, but it's Ace that reigns supreme. Klaus's knives gain a kill of their own onto Illy. Not quite ready for the flank as Arthur goes down as well. Klaus gets not quite bitten by the dog, but gets knocked by one. I'm surprised that Vader was allowed to fake the defuse, but Jay takes out 2 as Klaus claims the last with the knives, and it's up 4-4 again. Even Steven once more.
That was really quick. I couldn't even catch what was happening.
I want to reiterate this again. You got to be happy if you're the attack side going even 4-4 right now, but that should have been a 5-3. They were in perfect position to kind of play the spike, but they get a little overzealous, play aggressive angles, and get punished for it. Jay with a really fast 2K to close out that round in that 3v3.
Wow.
I really thought that was going to go in favor of the attackers, but they get punished. Mistakes from both teams down the last 2 rounds, then giving the round in favor to the opposing team. What a close game we have in our hands. It's going to be the team that really locks in and really hones in their game plan that's going to come out on top of this.
Back to a default. We're taking it slow and steady, a bit of a change of pace. Illy, you know, you got to play your aim labs, and sometimes your reaction time doesn't work that well. But it's only but he's the only one that's been caught out by that eye. Prowler's not going to catch anybody in mid. The dueling smokes disallow
Never too
any
late,
of that.
Tessie, never too late.
Couple stars being placed down, though no contact made yet. Couple shots actually. And a shot from J Pandas takes out the attack side smokes. Arthur goes down. Couple deagle shots trying to go through the wall. Actually, that last one nearly got luck in. Potentially. However, the lack of flash, jet on jet violence as Wisp goes down. Ace gets one before getting traded out. A lack of flash, as you talked about. Beta makes it out with his life. And Illy makes it out with full range of motion. Away from the concussed, down to a 2 versus 4. 4 men standing for Team Klaus. Beta's a little antsy, but not antsy enough. Tofu's sitting steady with the Deeg.
30
Illy
seconds left.
providing a little bit of cover. Going across. Ooh, Illy catches sight of Beta. 67 HP. Everyone get it out now. It's okay. No shame. A little bit of shame, but no shame. Vandal in hand. Catches sight of Omega. Jay is ready on the back end. Actually reveals himself with the Vandal shots, but Illy's just not able to recover and adjust onto Omega. Omega gets double digits on the board as they enter. Just half of that, but it's 5-4 for Team Klaus.
Yeah, now we're seeing the repercussions of this 5-man play and a little bit of over-aggression coming out from the Freaks in the previous rounds. They're losing so much money even though they're coming out ahead of these rounds that now they were forced on the ego in the last round. This round is going to be so important for them. They need to rebuild that economy. They need to make sure that they're keeping themselves alive so they can continue to play out the rest of the rounds in this half. If Team Klaus is able to find their footing and win this round, it could spell disaster and momentum, at least for the side of the Freaks, and we can see Team Klaus really take over.
I think even if the Freaks win this round, there's still so much economy to hold them over for, it looks like 2 rounds. I mean, Klaus, I saved some money for the rest of us, 8,000 credits, still with the Vandal and full shields to his name. I guess being able to get yourself out of that fight and, you know, do your team a bit of a service allows you to rein in that cash and just be a support for the rest of your team. One time to die. Out goes our favorite cabbages. That's going to catch 2 lurkers, which is huge. They do get shut out, but the lurkers flee. They're actually taking this fight a lot further in than I had originally intended. Ace and Wisp want a piece of the action in CT. Beta is just getting initiator momented. Though not quite, though. There's a lot of gunfire in the defender side spawn, while the rest of the team has to deal with the silent pair off towards the mid connector. Jay sending in the Nightmare with the retaliation as well. There's so much utility from Ace. Doesn't get the kill off of it, but Omega, Beta, and Luckin getting some of their own. Omega with the second as Tofu and Illy claim 2 more, and it's down just like that. What the hell was that from Illy? First shot prediction. Check him PC, 1 versus 1. with the C's. Does it pull him off? It doesn't, but it gets him down. Gets Omega off bomb at the half. Shots back and forth. None claiming the life, but it's the right click that ends it from Illy with a beautiful 1 versus 2. A suspicious one at that, but it's 5-5.
Oh my goodness, what a shot from Illy. Another 3K from him to close the round, but another round where they lose all of their weapons. We're seeing Guardians, we're seeing potential Bulldogs, we're even seeing a potential half save. This should be a round that goes heavily in favor of Team Cloud, as they're still working with that economy that we spoke of in the last round. But you gotta give Team Freaks credit. They are fighting their way into these rounds. 5 rounds on attack side. You gotta be happy with that. I'm gonna love to see how they use this comp on the defensive side.
Luckin lurking up mid, hearing so many footsteps. Pitter patter, pitter patter. Flash reveals positioning, but it's not exactly sure as to where. That's one of the limitations of Sky. You have no idea how many were caught, where they were caught, who was caught. It's just you caught somebody, but that allows them to get into B site completely for free. And off in mid are the rest of the fray. Prowler gonna catch nobody. And silence. Complete and utter silence.
Ew,
So Ace breaks the silence with a shot of his own, but a retaliating one tap from Jay. Oh, Arthur's so low. Jay, come on. Wisps Guardian claims Omega as the ult comes in. Arthur sprays down too with the lurk. That spray, I'm thinking they're probably pissed they didn't go as far as they thought. But
oh my god, I thought he was gonna pros don't fake it.
oh, the pros don't fake it. But claims one. The half goes in. The wall goes down. Tofu doesn't know. The nade goes out just a little too late. And we are now up 6-5 with a beautiful 1 versus 2 from Beta. 6-5.
No, that was the round where you really put all your eggs in one basket. You say, let's force into the round. Let's try to see if we can win it. And they were in perfect position to do that. I just don't think that Tofu was calmed or aware. The spike ended up getting to half.
Yo,
absolute
Beta and Tofu matching.
That's the difference in these rounds.
Guys, remember the days when everybody
close
shouted
from both
6-9?
sides. Both teams are shooting. Both teams are fighting. Let's see who comes out on top in this round.
Oh my god.
Last round of the half.
There could be a 6-7.
Silence. Dead silence from Team
Score of
Freaks
6-7
over
could happen.
towards B site. A little bit of warning shots going through that smoke. Omega, the Odin claims 1, but I want to know how Ace got that crab walk. As a Counter-Strike player, I love to see it, but as a Valorant player, I hate to see it. In goes the dog, not getting a chance to see anybody, not even getting a whiff of that smoke. Prowler catches one, Ace, Odin in hand, trying to get a couple shots through the wall to maybe deal a little bit of damage. But the first contact may be made up in heaven. Ace's Odin does claim 1, but Luckin and Klaus narrow that playing field down. Klaus, 1 tap from heaven, and it's Beta's finger blasters that blast Arthur. And bring us a little bit away from that even score. We are up 7-5 in favor of Team Klaus.
You're on your own, Graham. Somebody stepped out for a few minutes.
I'm on my own. Oh,
What'd you think?
no.
What'd you think? I don't know much about this map in terms of if it's attack or like defense sided. So what do you think we're gonna expect in this next half?
I think this map is it's balanced, but I think the balance can be very easily tipped with even just one pick. And it really depends on how you get the pick. You get that mid control, it's really anyone's game and you're left at a standoff. You get that opening pick onto A, you're either sending an attack side back trying to fumble for a retake, or you're pushing right in for A. And it's the same on B side, just with a little bit more narrow opportunity. This is really anybody's game. And I think Team Klaus may have the upper edge here just because they have such an aggressive team lineup with pure momentum. And I think we're seeing that a little bit, but it's shut down just as quick as I was able to talk about it. Ace classicing down Beta and leaving Klaus as the only duelist alive. But it allows for a sight take into A from the back end. What the hell just happened? A collateral headshot opens up the range for a 3K for Omega as Klaus gets one onto sight after for a trade for Tofu. And it's all up to Illy in a disconnect. Fighting a 0 versus 3 as Illy's having some connection problems just like our Our favorite Kyrie. I'm so alone. But I with the franticness of that round, I can try to go through, you know, who's gonna get the kill. Oh, wait. Huh?
Right
I don't think I genuinely think you didn't realize.
That's
Oh wait, that's so.
yeah. Welcome back.
Yeah, what's up? Oh, okay. Wait, did he die? Okay, okay.
Yeah.
He died. He died.
He
I
died.
think he still respawns now.
Yeah, he still
okay,
respawns.
that's good, that's
We
good,
get
that's good.
attack. How much of that round did you see?
I just saw the back end Omega with the reflank, I guess.
Yeah.
Who taught him that? I don't know. I did. Whenever I expect some potential reflank or some potential crazy play, Omega does not do that when we play comp together. But a really intelligent reflank from him
That
that
was
really
crazy from
sets
Omega,
up his
no?
team
Someone
for the
clip that for him.
the
You like
ability
any
to close out
moments,
that
clip
round,
them
and
for
that's
the
kind of how
players.
you capitalize on the
And
fact
then
that you don't
post
have
them in
CTs, right?
tournament.
There's gonna be so many gaps. There's gonna be
clips.
so many more opportunities that if the
Hi,
defense isn't
Saucy.
hyper aware, a re-wrap and a re-walk up can
How are you?
absolutely destroy them. I think that's what happened there. Definitely kudos to Omega for doing that, but also kudos to the rest of the team for still being able to take site without that extra body. So he drops the smokes, he re-wraps. Just really good stuff from him and Team Klaus.
Yeah, dropping the smoke for the rewrap after Beta tried to, you missed it. Beta pushed into that A's site connector and got knocked out by Ace, which allowed the rest of the team to kind of wrap around through A main and take site essentially for free off of that mid rotate. And then as they kind of converged in, Omega wrapped around and got that. I don't even know how that collat landed, but was able to pick up 3 as the rest of the team were just able to converge on the site and get Spike down safely and kind of widen the margins just a little bit more. But even still, this, like I was saying earlier, this is anyone's game. You're looking at the score right now. We're only 3 rounds apart. That's the largest deficit that we've seen this entire game. So, and it's been back and forth. It's just really how much momentum they're able to carry. And we were saying this earlier, both teams are very, very attack heavy. There's not a lot, I mean, you get a little bit of defensive post plant from Lux, Astra, and some bit of post plan or kind of sit back, hold back utility from Arthur's Omen. But other than that, you're just dealing with sheer gunfire and utility.
Wow, Omega with his Odin.
So it's dependent on how each team plays attack, and if Klaus can keep up this momentum, this may be good for them, and so it is. Wisp goes down at the hands of the SMG that they are not able to buy against, and I cannot believe Omega bought an Odin second round and was able to get a kill off of it within the first 10 seconds. That's stupid. I hate it, and I also love that I'm seeing it. Spike goes down. That's a judge from Beta. We're just seeing all the meme guns coming out in full force, and we're down to a 2v5 with just the classics in the hands of Arthur and Illy. Smoke goes down. Prowler catches sight of one, but that decay may be a lot. Klaus doesn't actually land any shots at the Spectre, and Arthur's classic takes him down, but that's a running neon judge. You don't want to go against that in any way, on any buy. We're up 9-5. I'm hearing, am I hearing Dolly Parton in the distance?
That's a one. I don't know if a lot of people in the chat are gonna get that reference. 2, what a round,
Man,
what a force.
I'm not even old, man.
What a force from the side of Team Klaus again. It's really risky taking that Odin because if you end up falling to an Eagle or an Eagle weapon, that's a lot of money invested, but they end up walking away, being able to take all of those weapons into the next round, only at the expense of Klaus as well. So it looks like Team Klaus really has figured out the way that they want to play this inside.
Wisp is struggling to figure out who he wants to shoot, but in the end, it's Beta who overextends just a little too far, and now you don't want to overextend now knowing that there's a John Deere just laser beaming through that smoke. And relative silence now. That first pick really shut off the momentum. I mean, like I was saying earlier, you know, you get one pick at A, it's either attack pick, you're rushing right into A site. It's a defense pick, now you're kind of left to figure out if you want to rotate or if you want to try to re-hit later on in the round. But that, wow, I didn't even realize that Luckin was all the way up mid, getting that defensive pick over towards B and just sitting ready for the rotate. Jay caught from behind with a headshot through the wall from Wisp and another clean air headshot to finish him off. Illy, interesting choice to readjust, ready for other people to swoop right in, but catch a sight of Klaus, and Luckin's pick is denied. very quickly. Please excuse my packet loss, as my voice may be a little robotic.
One enemy remaining.
But in they go. Ace getting one onto Omega. Klaus alone. Sight is his, but he also has to claim 4 more kills with the judge. And man, Wisp, a headshot through the smoke ends it, and the deficit grows ever so shallow again. 9-6 with another Freaks win.
Definitely a much needed round there for the Freaks, and able to keep 4 weapons. That's super important. We saw how that impacted their economy and their ability to play out the rounds in the first half. Hopefully here they've learned their lesson. They're able to continue to play out these rounds while still maintaining their lives and preserving their economy. They're now in a position that if they win this round, they could be the ones now in favor of the economy. And this is a defensive side of the map. Don't forget, I really like the aggression that they took in A main. Got Whippy that early pick, pulled back, and then played their numbers. A really clean round from them.
A hit again. Odin back in the hands of Omega yet again. I mean, if he's confident in it, he'll use it. Not able to see Beta is the drawback for Ace. Wisp eventually gets the spray. I'm surprised he doesn't go a little quicker in, but he does get it eventually with the dash. The Odin is down. Beta holding steady, but Wisp gets a couple cheap shots. The Odin, the retaliating Odin. There's 2 Odins on the side of Team Freaks. When did that happen? It's Arthur's that claims the life of Beta, and Luckin gets a kill from the side on the Wisp. 2 versus 2. Klaus catches sight of 1, but doesn't land a shot. It's Klaus that gets the sights of the bullets. That's one of the drawbacks, spraying through smoke with an unsuppressed weapon. You see those bullet trails, you can get the shots. Oh, timing. Illy doesn't get to see Luckin make it out alive. And off towards B they go. Klaus is ready for the rotate, but it's times like this when you need to converge on site and play your pairs. Illy taking the long road around, the scenic route. But Klaus wants to be ready for it. I mean, if there's anything you want to do is to try to outplay an Odin. You want to play in sort of that healthier range where you can play mid-range and avoid the close range immediate spray, but try to not get dealt a hand by the long-range Odin, and that's exactly what happens. Luckin gets a 3rd kill in the round and brings us back up to 4 rounds apart. It's 10-6.
Yeah, I definitely want to shout out Team Klaus there. They didn't seem hindered at all with the way that Whippy was playing out that round. Whippy actually being the one getting over aggressive, trying to reposition, and getting punished by the lurk re-wrap from Luckin. Luckin doing an incredible job of setting his team up for success, finding a lot of these lurks, finding a lot of these gaps in this Sentyless team. And Klaus was being patient, even though taking space towards that A site just kind of buys his time, waits for Luckin to flank, and they're able to regroup and find the round together.
Waiting out that long distance. However, that's 2 people that shot out that Prowler. I'm pretty sure, yeah, that gives more than enough grounds for Jay to say, I don't want to be here anymore. I'm going to leave and I'm going to regroup with the team. Who's taking it awfully slow towards B. Ace is going to try to clear out for just a little bit more. That actually cleared out a lot more than I was anticipating it doing. That gives them grounds to rotate off, but the site only has 1 person in it. Beta and Klaus immediately in the defender side spawn, but Princess with a nice kill onto Luckin, getting the nade, not going to disrupt the plan, but it's Pandas that takes Princess down post nade throw. And the protective wall is down. It's down yet again, although a different spectral words. The Odin! Oh, wow, I thought that was going to get more, but Ace is just a little faster. Odega wants a little more of the action. Klaus and Jay denying that chance, but there we go. Omega swoops in for the last. It is a clean sweep across the board for that last bit, 11-6 for another Team Klaus win.
And just when you thought that Omega was going to go big there, holding the angle with Odin, had that left click going down, Ace is too quick with the shots, but he pops that ultimate, and he's able to bait out the rest of Team Freaks for the rest of Team Klaus to re-swing and capitalize. Just a little bit of synergy there.
Great.
Showing from T Klaus that is persevering over the really nice plays from Team Freaks. I just think there's an edge, there's a momentum that Team Klaus has, and they're poised to close that.
That siege is going to be huge if they take advantage of it, and Omega does with the Odin, and Beta just doesn't give a damn. Swoops right in and kills Ace with the slide and the running Phantom, and wants more. Already up close and personal to the entrance to CT, where all 3 remaining Freaks remain. I love that I can just use their team name as a noun to describe the players, but in goes the Prowler, shot out 1. Oh, tries to get a quick pick with the Marshall, but only takes a couple shots. doesn't deal any. Klaus takes a lot of damage from that nade, but Jays is ready on the back end to take care of what Klaus can't. Beta swoops in, sprays one and a second. A pair of wall bangs gives them a flawless round as we lead into match point. It's 12 rounds for Team Klaus.
Guys, you should use it. I want everything. If you're playing in this, you should use your
It just really
timeouts. It's
feels like
free.
with the style that Team Klaus plays, the way that their
Just a reset.
players seem so comfortable in their roles, whether it's the lurks, whether it's the team util, whether it's the re-wraps, the way that they're
Even if
playing
you don't
this
have
game
anything to say,
really
it's
shows
good
the
to just
practice that they
reset
put in.
mental.
Gotta commend Team Klaus for the way that they've come out in this second half. So back and forth in the first half, that creates a lot of convolution and creates a lot of conflict. You start to wonder what's working. Is our
guys.
game plan actually
Come
working
on,
proper?
freaks!
But it seems that on T side
We
they
want
really do a good job playing
more.
together, trading each other, swinging off each other, knowing when and how they want to use their util, and it's putting them at match point.
Go, go, go!
And Omega has single-handedly changed the course of this half. Team Freaks has 2 Odins. And they've been kind of keeping that mentality. Just in case they lose one, they have another on standby. Ace and Luckin are going to be the first to make contact, and Luckin is ready for the swing.
Yes,
You
I
can only
think
clear so
earlier,
many
just a little
angles.
earlier.
However,
Tech blade.
that opening pick allows for
Tactical
B-side
timeout. Oh,
aggro, but
Princess!
Tofu sitting in the smoke is ready for Omega, and that's Odega down. And Arthur's Omega goes down, but Illy's makes some noise on Jay. Long-range Prowler descending from above. Claims one, but Klaus is ready for Illy, and at the hands of, you know, the Odin taking the life of one, but Klaus can only do so much, swooping in off of 3, but Wisp gets immediately traded out from mid, Luckin in mid yet again, ending it. It is 13-6. Well done from Team Klaus.
Wow, 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 wow.
Just have to say, what an absolute showing from Team Klaus. I've been working with Klaus quite a bit as we led into game day, and I know that he was struggling to kind of see the different ways that his team plays their roles and how it would come together on game day. But you can kind of see with the momentum of your high elo playing as well as Klaus did, with different players finding different moments to really shine. Looking 11-10 towards the bottom of the scoreboard, but his lurks on the T side meant absolutely everything. The ACS, the score doesn't speak to the impact that he had, and how poetic closing the game out against Wispy after Klaus loses the 1v1. Just a really good job. He took out Ace and Wisp in that last round, and it absolutely meant everything to Team Klaus closing out the game. Really nice showing from them. Looking forward to seeing how they compete for that second win tomorrow, and looking forward to see how Team Freaks bounce back. There was a lot of good things that they could take away in terms of why it worked, but they could also look back at why it didn't work and different protocols that they could change to make sure that their 5-man hitting protocols and their 5-man hitting style can work in tomorrow's games. I'm excited to see what both of these teams take away. I'm excited to see how both of them improve and the show that they're going to put on tomorrow.
Very well said. With that, congratulations to Team Klaus. You have secured your first win, but to Freaks, it is not over. We'll see you back tomorrow. And with that, thank you so much to Bohi, to Graham, and to Kyrie for helping us cast today. I'll see you back tomorrow, Kyrie, okay? Thank you guys so much. Have a good evening.
Yep, I will see you Saturday.
Good night. Can we get another shout out for our casters and cams tonight? That was Graham, Kyrie, and Bohi. Thank you so much. We have one more game, but it's not on my channel. It is on G's channel. And I am allowed to do this, everyone, because he's my co-streamer, but everyone should watch on his channel. You know what I'm saying? Okay? Turn it on. Leave your tabs up and all that stuff, okay? Oh my god.
Going to expect from anything.
What is happening?
Like Dr. Noel.
This is a close game.
Still has the judge in hand, so you do not want to go Evan as he's posted up there very aggressively. And just hope
GG's, good
stars that you
job.
don't get hit by that, because it's going to be a long day.
Yeah, I mean, last round was so close. Just surviving with so little health bars, both Click and Javi. Like, that could have definitely been the difference.
Make it better?
Or we're trolling yards to try to pull off that
That's
round.
it?
Unfortunately, it doesn't work out for them. And now they are going to be forced to save here. 2 Stingers and a Sheriff for the attackers.
I don't know why the quality's... This is my co-streamer.
Oh, the timing.
Oh my god, the timing from Dr. Noel is just perfect every time. He's able to take out JJ. And just going back to reposition.
trying to figure out what he wants to do here.
Oh, Acro with the sheriff is gonna find.
Acro.
Okay, let's go. Javi does find a trade right back onto Hoodie. And oh my god, Javi once again surviving with such little health. Has 2 HP. And it's gonna be enough to find another kill.
No, that smoke is helping him out though. By the
Acro,
time.
oh my god, what is this timing? Acro, what is that timing? He has 2 HP, by the way. He's able to find 3 kills. And Click's gonna find the last one so they can go on.
Did you guys see Javi?
The MVP of this round is the damn side smoke. That's all I'm going to say. That is a beautifully placed side smoke. Very well placed from Dr. Noel to help Avi literally get those kills. Literally, if that side smoke's not there, there's no surviving. That was beautifully played. It's well played from both of them.
Wow.
Very well played from Harvey to playing around that side smoke too. That's what we like to see. That's how you play around the smoke. Top tier. Very nice round. And they make it a 3 scoreline deficit, basically.
Yeah, 3-round lead now for Awkwardly Accurate. Gonna see what We're Trolling AR can do to try to start closing this gap here. Click. Oh my god, he's gonna find the timing. He's been switching up his positioning every time. And they just were not ready for it. He's gonna take out Hoodie as well. Narrow Depth's gonna come out. So he's gonna give all the information his team needs. As AR, JJ just holding this angle, but their position given away.
Wait, Click, please, Ace. Let Click Ace. I need to drink my apple juice. It's been staying here. Please allow it.
He does have 3, but I don't think it's gonna happen. As okay, let's go. It's gonna take out Otter. Look how much space the attackers have taken up already. That neural diff was massive, just to let them be able to start closing the space here and kind of choking out the attackers here. Look at, they're starting to crunch from every angle. Javi, unfortunately, does get taken out by JJ.
I feel like they don't peek anything anymore. You don't look for anything. Is it up by 2 players? You don't peek anything more. 1 person's dead. Just
30
chill.
seconds left.
I like the positions they're in right now. It's fine the way it is. You don't need to find any more.
There you
Because the
go,
person with the
Prince.
glove right now is literally in trouble, swinging mid. If you kill one, it's going to get traded. At least I'd hope that it gets traded, to be fair. No time they're saving.
Yeah, it does look like the call is going to be to save. So now team really giving anything up. Okay, let's go. Might look for a kill, but no, they're just going to hold the angles. Oh, they are going to fight here as the round is ending. AR finds a head, looking for more. Click. Takes him out. It's going to be a 3K. And
It would be Ja. Guys, it would be Ja.
Ooh, I like this
Good-
timeout here.
good
We haven't seen one yet,
timeout.
but a good timeout here coming
Good
out for
timeout.
the Tigers. We're trolling AR, kind of, you know, trying to reset their mental, maybe kind
Very
of
good
discuss some
timeout.
strategy.
Oh, my
I love
picture
seeing
is
the timeout
covering,
being called.
but this side is
The last game we had, did we have a timeout?
awkwardly
No, only
accurate.
the tech timeout, but no like.
Jimbo, do you play?
Timeout?
Yeah.
No, I feel like teams, honestly, like even my team, we didn't even utilize the timeouts that much, to be fair. But honestly, this is a good way to kill the momentum. The timeout, I feel like, obviously, there's nothing about, nothing like, oh, it came a bit too late. But I think it would have been nice if this came a little bit earlier when it was like 9-7. But it's better than never, to be fair. Just to
Blue, you got a new fan yesterday. I don't know what you were doing.
Back to parity.
Some gluten.
They needed to be parity right now. It's not looking too good.
The camera person, it was true. She said she became a fan.
Honestly, they need
Hi,
to figure out
Veda.
something
Give me a
really
shout for
quick
Veda.
to
Thank you so
at
much
least
for the raid. Good job
get
out
something
there.
from this game. They
Good
really
job.
need these rounds. This next couple round very
We'll
crucial.
see you back tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll see if the timeout is gonna work in their favor. Unfortunately, coming out of the timeout, it is kind of forcing a save here. And look at the operator in play here for Javi and the defenders. Javi is gonna get his wish. They're coming to his side. He's gonna find one onto JJ. The dash out to reposition. And now, as the attackers, you have to be scared knowing the operator is in play. They are gonna try to work their way up ramps here. Acro jump peeking just straight into a smoke.
Big shout out, big shout out. Thank you, thank you. Welcome, welcome. The
And
camera.
Bobby's holding a different
The
angle.
cam
Might
person.
get
I'm gonna
another
hop on and get a couple
kill
games
here
in.
as
Oh, good luck,
he does spot
Jimbo.
one holding the angle hoodie. Is he gonna peek him?
True.
Is it
The
gonna be
observer
Acro?
yesterday in your game.
The smoke's gonna come out, and Dr. Noel actually able to go out of the smoke into elbow. I wonder if they're gonna expect it. The orbital strike comes out. Dr. Noel holding this angle. He's gonna get one, but unfortunately doesn't even get concussed. I believe Acro concussed himself. Okay, let's go with the rocket and finally finds a kill. Hobby with the operator gonna get another, and it's gonna be match point for Awkwardly Accurate.
Ooh,
That's a little bit unfortunate. I saw that happen. Wait, but first of all, let's talk about the Brim, the orbital strike there. It pushes everyone and funnels them into just one spot. And all of a sudden, you have the overdrive from Acro coming out. And it's literally, you'd think that Dr. was in trouble, but it's not. The slow from I can't remember her name. I'm literally just flabbergasted with what just happened. But literally the slow like kind of messes him up.
Oh.
All of a sudden it's literally 2 kills out of nowhere. And now we would match point.
You got it, Blue?
Yeah, match point now. Operator still in play here for the defenders. The Leo coming out does hit DJ the Fatals as well. Marked, hindered. Still alive though, as okay, let's go. Takes out AR. He's gonna pop his ult as well. They need this round to stay in the game. Macro already down to 24 health. Not able to find a kill as Click takes him out. The spike has yet to go down and the rotations have already started to come through. Okay, let's go. DJ, Hobby, they're all gonna get kills to close out that round and to close out the game.
You blinked and you missed it.
Accurate, taking it 13-7.
Wow, wow.
You
what
blinked
a
and you
game
missed
that
it.
was.
Wow, 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 wow,
Like I
wow.
said, just it always seemed like even in both games, it just seemed like once one team got a foothold of the game, it became
Okay.
easy to try and put up a fight. But
Welcome,
nonetheless,
Raiders.
beautiful work from both teams. They
That was my co-streamer, G. Shout out to G. King by Blood. And then we got shout out to Jay. Why can't I shout out Jay? Shout out Jay. Welcome, welcome. Good job. Dr. Noah, I just saw your game. Good job. Congrats on getting your first win. Hobby, I saw you play a little bit.
I am Javi, just subscribed.
Good stuff. Wow. Crazy games. Hobby, you're good. Hobby, you can't say you can't be having this score and telling me you were freaking stuck in bronze. Guys, can we talk about that? This man is not a bronze player. Acro, and TNT. Hey, not bad. Hey, you have tomorrow. You have more. You have tomorrow. So we will see you back tomorrow, okay? Oh my god, I am so delayed. I see the raid and I'm actually so delayed. Gee! Welcome, welcome. Hi, Soma. How are you? Oh, he has 3 Ds in his name. King by Blood. 3 Ds. And Soma, who is Soma? And then shout out Acro. Hi guys, and then the doctor, right? The doctor's in the house. Shout out Dr. Noel. Guys, there's so many. So look. Okay, that was Awkwardly Accurate. And then that other team was We're Trolling AR. All those amazing people. But hello, welcome. If you don't know who I am, my name is, hi, it's Marshall. Marshallie? Welcome. My name is Melinda, by the way. I am the organizer, the host of the BOFU House VALORANT Invitational 4. You guys are watching. This is the 3rd day, but it is Swiss Group B, day 1. And tomorrow is day 2. And there will only be 4 teams advancing from the group. And there's 8 teams right now. And then they will meet the other 4 teams who have already advanced from Group A. Crazy game, right? Oh, let me go say hi. If you want to stay and say hi, say something. Can we get a shout for Prince as well? But for now, I will go to you guys' 5, 6, 7, 8. Hello, are you guys here?
I'm alive.
How was your
Hello, how are you?
Oops, I was muted. Hello, hello.
Hi. Big shout out to G and friends. How is it on your side? I saw a little glimpse of the last game, but how was it all in general today?
Yeah, I mean, we had pretty good games. I think both games started off like really close early on. They were like going back and forth. It was like 3-3, 4-4, 5-5. But then, like, I think the second half, the team that won ended up kind of just pulling away, 2-round, 3-round victory until they ended up winning it all. But still a pretty close game in the start. So it definitely was exciting to watch and everything.
Okay, I see. Pretty exciting game on our side as well. The first game looked a little grim, and then, oh my god, they had like almost a huge comeback, but wasn't able to pull it out. But we'll see them tomorrow. And then here on this last game was a really fun, exciting game in the beginning as well. But then one team kind of ran away with it. So that's kind of what happened. But tomorrow we'll see you guys back. So G's obviously going to help me. And Prince is also going to be back to help cast. And I really appreciate you, Prince. With that, I'll let you guys go. And I'll see you guys tomorrow, okay?
Take it
right,
easy.
Sounds good.
Take it easy. See you guys. Bye.
Mhm.
That was Prince and G, guys. And welcome to anyone who's here. Now, don't go away. We are going to figure out who you're going to be playing tomorrow. Hey, Eli, what's up? How are you doing? Okay. Let's see. Okay, you about to get flash banged, okay? You've been warned. Bang. Okay, so here are the results, right? Teams with 1-0 record. It is Control, Alt, Defeat, Only Vibes, Klaus, and Awkwardly Accurate. And then the teams with 0-1 record is What the Duck, What Would Rick Do, Freaks, and We're Trolling AR. Everyone here, they gotta keep going. They just gotta keep winning. Everyone here, you kind of technically have a chance. You want to drop to the third round. But if you win, 2 people will advance. So, let us see. We're gonna do the top first, right? We're gonna do the top first. Give me a second. I need my wheel picker. Everything is so bright. Why is everything so bright? Okay, we got Control, Alt, Defeat. We got Only Vibes. We got Klaus. We got, I'm gonna say AE. You guys' name is so long. I'm sorry. Okay. All right, guys. Are we ready? Okay. All right. This is the first name I'm going to draw. I'm going to put it right here, and then the second name here, and then so on. All right? Okay. First team, first name drawn is... Dun, dun, dun. Klaus. Do I just copy that, Jeff? You know, you can do it for me, all right? Okay, the second team I'm gonna draw is right here. Who will not be facing Klaus? Shuffle, 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 shuffle. Hi, Matt. Give a shout out. Oh. Only Vibes will not be facing Klaus. Okay. Hide. Who will be facing Klaus, though? Who will be facing Klaus? Oh, shit. Is it Control, Alt, Defeat, or is it AE? Awkwardly Accurate, right? 5, 6, 7, 8. Good luck, good luck, good luck. Oh my God. It is Awkwardly Accurate. Dun, dun, dun. That means Control, Alt, Defeat, AE, and then Control. You get it, right? You get it, Jeff? Cool. You see me? All right, cool. Thank you, Jeff. All right. So the first game at 9:30 is going to be Klaus, Team Klaus versus Team Awkwardly Accurate. And then we also have Only Vibes versus Control, Alt, Defeat. Both games happen at once. One on my channel, one on G's channel. Okay. All right. Now we're gonna do this. Who with the teams with 0-1 record? Let me write the names down. Okay, it was what the duck. We're trolling. We are. Okay, sorry. Trolling freaks. And what were freaks? And what would Rick do? All right, here we go. Yes, Jokester's been helping me because I don't have enough mods on duty. Everyone's like on vacation, you know? All right. Again, first name I'm right here and then to the bottom and then up and down. All right, cool. Okay, first name drawn. We got what the duck. Okay. What? Cool. All right. Who will not play against what the duck? It's the freaks. Hey, your name is that. I'm just saying. Freaks will not play what the duck. Okay, who will play them? Yo, who will play them? Who will play them, though? Who will play them? Oh my goodness. What would Rick do? What would Rick do? We'll be playing them. What would Rick do? That means we're trolling AR. We're trolling AR. Trolling AR will be here. And one more. So that is your schedule for tomorrow. So what's gonna happen is, everyone in this bracket down here, you have to win to advance. If you win, you will be playing a third game here. For this one, if you win, then you will just be done. And you will be advancing to the main stage. If you lose, you still have a chance. And you will be going to the third round. I know! What the duck and what would Rick do? Crazy. I'll figure out which games are going to be on my channel, what's going to be on G's channel. This is completely... Oh, make sure I don't dox myself when I copy this. Shouldn't. This spreadsheet is live, is open. It is my way to be very organized as well as for you guys to get all the information you want to see. Yeah, has all the team names, the important dates, the rosters of the people. You can go check them out. There's a lot of streamers here, so please go check them out and support them. It's a whole-ass community event. I'm really excited about it. It was crazy games today, and it's going to be crazy games tomorrow. I'm really excited. So thank you guys so much for tuning in, but there will be more. And even after tomorrow, then we'll be advancing to the main stage. Who will be the top 8 teams? So we'll see tomorrow. You just have to come and tune in and watch. Other than that, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'll be back tomorrow I'm going to be back at 8:30, but we're starting at 9:30. Who from the community is streaming? One of the players? Anybody? I'm looking. Anybody that I haven't, preferably that I haven't rated. Who is streaming that's a player in? Of course. Thank you for helping, Jokester. Guys, anyone who's streaming from the community. I don't see Tofu Princess on, right? Am I blind? What was that? Oh! that's so cute. Smitty, thank you for the giveaway. Guys, the BOFU present mug? Wait, hold on now. BOFU house. Wait, can we get some love for Smitty? Wait, these are the mugs. Wait, guys, he's actually so fucking cute. Look, he has 5 for you guys. Look, guys, isn't he adorable? Says, BOFU. Oh, but look how cute he is. If you want a mug, free to enter. Also, shout out to Paran. Thank you, Paran, for helping out on G's channel. I really appreciate you. It's a 30-second delay. 30-second delay, yo. Can I enter my own thing? I don't know. Someone give everyone BOFU love to Smitty. It is BOFU the tofu. Look at him. He's so happy. This is my Christmas edition. Also, we need to be making like a new mug. But yeah. So I will wait for the conclusion of that. But did you guys tell me who was streaming from our community yet? You get to if I win. Huh? Oh, just enter. What do you mean? It's free to enter because this is courtesy of Smitty, so thank you, Smitty. Yeah, completely free to enter. I mean, I should probably rate him. Guys, I probably should rate him. This guy is in my what do you call him? We are in the same talent firm. He's a content creator for them as well. And he is the guy I technically rejected in the dating show. He is L21 Isaac. I think that's how you say his name. Wait, we got winners. Wait, Klaus won? Kuma, Sassy, Luckin? Wait, 2 people from Team Klaus won. Are we dead ass right now? Guys, 2 people from Team Klaus won. That's crazy. Congrats. Thank you, Smitty. I really appreciate you guys. Go say thank you to Smitty. We got another giveaway, guys. Enter another gift from Arthur Spring. Another BOFU present mug. Cup moment. Enter. And then I have somebody we will be rating. After. No ticket. Enter, guys. Hi, True. Wait, you spelled it wrong. True. You spelled. Okay, here you go. Good. Love to Eve Spring. Yuki, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome. Yes! Enter for a chance to win a mug. A BOFU present mug. And after that, we're gonna go raid out. Jeff, have you won anything yet? And I mean like a giveaway. Sorry, that came off really toxic. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it like that. Like, I didn't mean it like that. Wait, huh? I didn't mean it like that. That came off real wrong. Cut! Guys, 30-second delay. Cut! No one saw that? Cut! Oh, I'm gonna see this 30 seconds later. The reaction's gonna be so delayed. The reaction is so delayed. I didn't mean it like that. Yo. You accept, Green. Not Jeff. Oh my god. Jeff, we appreciate you guys. Love to Jeff. Guys, okay, guys, everyone be nice to Jeff. Okay, that's my turn to do. We gotta be nice to him. We gotta be nice to him. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Only I can be mean to him, right? Okay? Deal? Deal. Deal. I'm so nice to him. I'm so nice. So nice. Oh my god. Why are we clipping that? It's not real. Oh my god! Graham, you won! Graham! Wow, wow, wow. He wins! Go redeem at bofuhouse.com/redeem. And with that, we're gonna raid Isaac. Okay, if you guys could help me, since none of you guys, I don't think, he is from the same content org that I'm in. But if you guys don't know me, I'm Belinda, by the way. I host a lot of tourneys, customs. I'm the host of the BOFU House Valorant Invitational 4 that you guys are watching. We'll be back tomorrow. And after that, we are moving on to the main stage on Saturday. Whoever, the top 4 teams from those 8 will be going on to the final stage, which is going to happen on Sunday. And then there'll be 1 left. And we'll crown the winners. So you don't want to miss out. It's going to be a lot of spicy gameplays, a lot of fun stuff in the weekend, okay? We don't like Isaac. You don't like him? What's wrong? I turned him down. It was like a fun content dating show. Not real. Sky. Is he a Sky player? Okay, I don't know when we're leaving, so we're going to leave on my account. Okay, so Discord and socials. Take care, guys. Good night. I don't know. What does my stream say?